England.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was stationed up there when I was in the Army,
Oh, nice.
up there in Fort Lewis. I was up there for Mount St. Helens. Hey.
Is that an eruption there?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. When did that happen? I gotta look that up. No. Crazy.
One of the many national disasters I've been in.
Wow.
Ash for days.
Alright, let me check in on Nibnob. I feel like people always manage to get busy just at like pivotal parts in the story.
Yeah. I was
You're doing a bunch of
I was
exploring, everyone's here, then like, oh, it's dragon time, and like 2 people have to miss. What were you saying?
no, for those many sessions where we were kind of doing side quest type stuff, and yeah, we're finally like, let's tackle the main issues today, but not the best timing.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, like I said, we can work on other side stuff and do
Yeah,
the
that's
dragon
totally fine.
encounter next time.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot of stuff.
Feels like sometimes
I'll
it's
do whatever you
infinite
guys
stuff.
want to do, but
Yeah.
a day off wouldn't hurt me either. I go next week finally for my shots in my neck, so hopefully that'll take care of pain issues.
Oh wait, is Nibnob not coming today? Did he say anything about that?
I don't think so. That's what he just said.
Yeah. What did he say? He said, I was talking to everyone earlier. I'm juggling a visit with my roommate's family right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he is coming. Maybe he was talking about... He was thinking of joining a second game, so maybe he was talking about that.
I swear to God, it wasn't on purpose.
No worries. Did you forget what time it was?
Yeah. Like his family, my roommate's family flew in last night, and we were all just talking upstairs, and I just lost track of time.
All right. Well, no worries.
Glad we could give you an excuse to excuse yourself. Just kidding.
Got D&D. D&D game. What about that journal, Barrett? I was gonna say we could do a recap and figure out what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, I can do a recap. The journal's not quite done. I realized as I was writing it, I needed to rewatch the stream because so much happened.
Oh wait, do I still need a journal from Nibnob as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have your journal, Nibnob, or?
I can hold up. Let me hold up. Leave me alone.
You have
so much crap to do.
Yeah, if you have something simple, you can just like post bullet points or something. You don't have to do something complex.
Oh. Okay then, fair enough.
So yeah, if you want to I mean, a lot of people like to do the more complex storytelling journal, but you certainly don't have to. So, like, if you're ever having a week where you have a lot on your plate, you could. I mean, as long as you kind of give a basic breakdown of what happened during the game, it doesn't have to be like real wordy. It could just be the main plot points.
Fair enough.
So yeah, whenever you get a chance, I think in Barrett you could just post after him if you want to put a placeholder in.
Pretty much.
But yeah, why don't we do the recap? Let me get
Okay,
my stuff
so
here. Yeah, go ahead.
uh, I think after I got pancaked really hard, we defeated the dwarven tank thing, and then spent some time to make sure the traps were disarmed to get into the lab. Um, when we got in the lab, we found a lot of stuff. We found uh, the ones that I remember right now are a healing potion that wasn't quite all the way made, and a wand of the worm age +2 that was also not all the way made.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was probably some other potions, stuff like that. We went back to the library. Did we do the arcane eye first or the alhoons first?
The
Arcane eye, because you wanted to get it through. That's right.
arcane eye. Yep. Because that's how
So,
we
yeah.
talked to them in the end. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, so Locoon did an arcane eye, but the door was shut. So Bogger went up there by himself to open the door. He unfortunately made some noise, and was seen by the Alhoons and their henchmen. So he punched them. We ran downstairs. The Alhoons were like, "Leave us alone," and we're like, "Okay, for now." And then Locoon uses Arcane Eye to go through the place. He ended up leaving the underground to above the city, stop by Zootans, try to spy on his locked room, and was unable, right? You weren't able to get in there.
Well, we went in there and he was just kind of looking at a chest that he had, and I was unable to make an insight check on what he might have been doing, but
Yeah.
it was kind of suspicious. Yeah.
Then we went to the camp, the farm, where we found a bunch of dead people, and Blackwater was nowhere to be found. So it kind of confirmed that he's probably down here somewhere with us.
Mm-hmm.
We then decided we wanted to talk to the dragon. So we went out to the courtyard with some of Okard's men, and he realized we weren't trying to storm it. So he left, or just hung out. We then left a message for the dragon to meet us in the courtyard at like 10 p.m., I think it was, or 11.
Yep.
And went back in. Decided to talk to the Alhoon again, to try to clarify some things, and not necessarily ally. Alkaz was really not liking that we were talking to Alhoon, but it's alright, I guess. And I guess we confirmed that Blackwater was down here. They want nothing to do to help us. And there was one more thing, and I can't remember, but
Well,
Wait,
we left and decided that it was one more thing between us and Blackwater, and
are you talking about Butcher being free?
yeah, we didn't confirm that.
Oh.
We suspect it.
Yeah.
It could have been Elric, right? Elric has a habit of doing things like that. So.
Yeah. You didn't know. Well, yeah, they just told you that they saw he was gone. They didn't say who freed him.
that is right.
And you didn't
That was
confirm
the
whether
third
they
thing.
were lying or not. And then I think you just went back downstairs.
Yeah. I'll also say that we tried sending a message to Father Gregory
Oh,
and
yeah.
couldn't even leave a voicemail,
Yeah,
and it might mean he's dead or incapacitated. So
his inbox was full.
yeah.
Alright, well, it is the 74th of autumn at 9 a.m. in the morning. What do you all want to do? You're
Who's
back.
tried today?
Oh, right. I forgot to mention. So, Locoon, it would actually be your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I will jot that down as my first note. Copy paste.
And I think this is your 4th week of Quartermaster.
Oh sweet, I'm back up to 6 story points.
Yes. Well, after this week. Now, did we want to rotate it next time, or is everyone okay with you keeping the story or quartermaster job?
Uh, anybody who wants to do it, go for it.
You don't trust me. You don't want me to touch it.
Oh, Tiny would be next in line. So,
Oh, Tiny? Okay.
yeah, so if Tiny doesn't want to take it over, you can just hold on to it.
Yeah, you don't want me to touch it.
Well,
Right.
I'm fine with you touching it. By the way, I would always fix the errors, and it has a lot of data validation in there, so you can't you really can't make mistakes in a way.
Yeah, so this
Anyway,
is your
it's all
4th
yours.
week of quartermaster, and yeah, week of scribe if you're down for that. Alright, so yeah, what do you all wish to do? I think you went back down to the library, right? To, what's his face? Your
Tyron?
friend. Chiron, yeah, Chiron's laboratory.
Well,
It's too many
it looks like
characters.
we're like in front over here. I guess we just got done talking to the Alhoun or something.
Yeah, I think that's where we had left off. You had just spoken to them and came back down the stairs.
Now, my question was, they we tried to confirm because they bumped into another group, but we couldn't get any information on what that group looked like, right? That was
They
the main
mentioned. They
thing.
mentioned.
Oh, right,
shadow
yeah.
places.
So, yeah, they mentioned they were attacked by someone who they assumed were your people.
Yeah.
And I think you guys made the assumption that that was Blackwater.
Hmm.
Yeah, because they did mention the black elves.
Yeah, the Shadow Elves.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes. Which, since those are... At least some of the Shadow Elves here have confirmed that they work for Blackwater. That would make sense then.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, what do you want to do? What do we think? Do we still want to talk to the dragon, or do we say we spend the game doing something today on the side?
And part of me is okay to just talk to the dragon, and if shit goes bad, we just run the fuck away. But
Retreat.
I guess what time is it right now? It's just in the morning, so
Yeah.
we still got a lot of time to do. But we probably don't want to whittle our forces down too much because
Yeah, if we get beat up before we talk to the dragon and it goes bad,
yeah.
then we're just dragon
It's true.
We're
meat.
dragon fodder.
Is there anything on the side that was less taxing that you were wanting to do? I mean, I could just pass time till the evening. But yeah, if
that
there's...
was the original. That was kind of the original game plan. But speak up if you guys have other ideas. My one idea is meeting with the queen, but like I actually don't even know what I would even say to her. Like,
That's true. She is a potential ally.
yeah. Does she know about the butcher actually?
I don't think you mentioned him
I
to
think we
her.
did, and she said she didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
did
think she
you?
might
Okay.
know. Yeah.
So yeah, she wasn't sure who that was or what their purpose was.
Okay.
But yeah, I
By the
mean,
way-
that's probably more of a skill check situation. So unless you do really bad, then there's probably not going to be combat. So that is a possibility.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not sure if I even really want a session just full of skill checks either. So like, I'm,
Oh, I don't think it
down
would take
to-
the whole session.
yeah, but I don't even know what I would say to her. So maybe just hi, but that's about it.
Hi, do you know, do you want to help us kill Shadow Lords?
Yeah, can we
We
get there
need
safe?
allies. Please help.
Yeah.
You want us help?
So,
Let's take
we're
out
outnumbered.
This to you.
Nibna
Hey,
will offer loot as payment.
I don't think she cares about loot. I think she wants to lift this curse from the city, quite honestly. But yeah. So Barrett, do you want to talk to the queen? That is one idea.
It's too bad we don't know whether if we kill him, it does away what he did to the city. It'd be nice if it did, but
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I think the Alhoun.
It's not that type of curse.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, according to Elric, Blackwater, or at least the entity inhabiting Blackwater, is the one responsible for the city. Malik.
Okay.
We could, yeah, so, I mean, if we can't,
Talk to her.
she can't be uncursed, at least maybe, vengeance?
Vengeance, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Here's
know.
another idea.
Oh, God.
No, you go ahead.
I was just
I
gonna
have
say,
more information.
I don't believe that you told her about what Elric told you, that Malik was the one who did the ritual, because
Okay.
I don't think she knew. So that
Yeah,
could be
talk to her.
valuable information to her.
Yeah,
We
let's
didn't
talk
find
to
out
her.
until after we talked to her. But we talked to Elric after we talked to her.
Yeah, way after. All right, let's talk to her.
Yeah.
Head that way.
All right.
That sounds like a plan.
So, unfortunately, well, actually, do you have a way of teleporting out of this place? Because the way out is through the lake, which would go through the Alhoun's territory.
Oh,
Through the lake.
What about the other way?
What was the other
that's
way?
where the dragon is.
Yeah, you could go up to the yard, and if you go out that way, there's all those ghouls, like the 1,000 ghouls that are surrounding this
Well,
place.
We went down through the bones, down through the sewers, and came up through or came into the area which was in underneath the marketplace.
Well, the bones are through the Alhoun area, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon's lair, or at least the yard where the keep is, has that huge wall around it, and the gates are barred, and all the ghouls are outside, like surrounding the place. For whatever reason. They, probably because of the Alhoun's commands.
Right. So where the Alhoons are separates the two areas. There's no way in between.
Yeah, and you could try to go through the Alhoun area, it just might, result in a battle, because you do have that thing where you said you'd stay out.
Man,
I mean, we
that would,
might be able to ask them
yeah, might as well. Might as well
really
try.
nicely.
Alright, you want
We
to try to
need-
go
we
up
need
there?
We need passage. Yeah, we can't be just like holed up down here. That like to do anything, we need to pass through there. Quite honestly.
Need to go through your area.
Or is there another
Oh my-
way? Is there another way through by any chance? Like no. Can maybe we can do exploration to find an alternate path. That's another thing.
So, let me
A
see.
place that's maybe collapsed that we can uncollapse.
Yeah.
Well, you have. So, this area, the only way out leads down, which leads into the old troll area, which leads down into the Shadow Elf area. I don't think you fully explored the troll area, so you could look around there. There were some areas down below.
What about this over here?
That was the strange door with the force wall around it.
Okay.
So you did not have a way of getting in there.
And this is the troll area, down to the troll area that only goes. Okay. I mean, so that
Yeah, actually, I can take these rocks away. There'd be
what are you
like
saying, Baird?
I was gonna say, do we have a way to get through a force wall?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I'm not a
We
magic
cast
person.
disintegrate with the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I can't,
Lokun. Oh, God.
can't magic our way through that force wall yet.
Yeah, Lokun's the only one who would know of how to get through it, and he would know he doesn't have the ability yet.
Need to disintegrate it.
Alright, well, do you want to try exploring downstairs more? Or do you want to try to speak with the Alhoons?
Feel like. Go ahead, Barry.
Oh wait, what do you feel? I was gonna say I feel like they're not gonna let us through.
I think that's one thing, and I also think Alcus would really hate that. And he's been a good sport lately, but yeah, I am flexible. What are you thinking, Nib, Nob, and Tiny?
Well, I think if we go down one level down and we explore, maybe there's a hole up somewhere where we didn't know.
Yep.
That's a good possibility. Nibnob votes for that option for potential loot.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll find some loot on the way. Okay.
Alright,
Down to go up is the decision.
alright, it's time for some exploration.
We were like, oh, we're not gonna do this, guys, but like, here we are. We're dungeon crawlers by heart.
It's true. So go ahead and I will make you go to the stairwell, but yeah, just you can say delete your tokens, and I'll assume you all went over there.
If I don't delete my tokens, will they just stay here and I'll be annoyed?
I mean, if you want to just keep the skeletons, so you don't have to keep bringing them out, you could just stick them in the library. That's fine. Or in the the laboratory. Okay. Tiny. And Barrett. Okay. So yeah, you head down the stairwell back to the troll area. Go ahead and pull yourselves onto the entrance there. Where haven't you? Oh, yeah, there's actually I think a good few places you haven't been in here.
Let's bring Rockbro with us too.
Rotbro? Alright. Rotbro agrees to join you.
You gave Alcus control of him, so one of us will have to take control.
Who wants to control?
Who wants to control Rotbro?
I wouldn't
Nib
mind
Nob.
controlling.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead,
No,
Nib Nob.
don't get him killed.
Nibnob.
He shall be my favorite minion, and he shall guard me valiantly as I loot more things.
Yeah, you don't have to bring him on right now. But if combat starts, you would have to put him on and roll initiative.
Here, Neil.
I'll also need my flame tongue out.
Yeah. Where are you? Are you
'cause
hiding
I don't have
somewhere?
dark vision. Is it not here? I thought it was here.
Oh, your token is behind someone, I think.
Because I don't have dark vision.
Alright, now you're behind the skeleton. Where did you go? There you are. Go ahead and mark yourself with the light icon, just so I remember you're shedding light. Flame tongue has been granted.
Yeah, he did it.
This is the morning after. Yep.
Yeah. And we didn't do it in the morning, which is fine.
Alright, so yeah, the area looks pretty quiet. Let's see. What are your passive perceptions? Tiny, it doesn't seem like there are any signs of passage, so you don't think anything's been through here recently.
This all happened to be a dead end that we found.
Yeah, it's a cave-in. It looks like the hallway continues, so there might be a hallway on the other side somewhere.
How much work does it look like it would require to pickaxe through it?
Give me a survival check.
It's not my strength. If somebody wants to give me a hand with that, would be most welcome.
Nib Nob to the rescue. Nib Nob has failed.
Alright, so assessing it, you think with a pickaxe it would probably take 3 or 4 hours to get through? With, like, if you had multiple people with pickaxes.
I'll look at my 3 skeletons. Maybe I'll leave them here.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of
at
some
it.
hard work if we need to.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to try to dig our way through that? That seems interesting.
Why not?
Alright, so is that your skeletons doing it, or are we all staying here to do that?
My skeletons. I only have 3 pickaxes.
Alright, so the skeletons begin working as the sounds of...
I can use my hammer or something to bust up some of it. So
your hammer?
my hammer, yeah, to bust up some rock, and then my 19 strength to carry shit out of the way, throw it out of the way.
Oh, are you staying here to work? Are you all staying here? Because I thought Lokun just said just the skeletons are going to stay here.
Up to you guys. We can just watch them work too. That's also an option.
Can Nib Nob investigate the rooms for more potential loot?
Alone? I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it could be dangerous.
Nib Nob's middle name is Danger. Nib Danger Nob, at your service.
There you go. So is Nib Nob going to go alone to look around, or are we all going to go and just let the skeletons work on this?
I guess the decision has been made.
Yarge!
I was just gonna sit here and pass time, but we can move forward without the skeletons. Return later.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, if one of you is going, like, you all might as well go, because if something goes wrong, you're going to have to run over there and help anyway, right?
Yep.
Alright, so where are we going?
Did we ever fully go back here?
I think we did. Yeah, I think we went through that one. I remember.
This was the one with the pressure plates.
That's the one with the
That I don't think you disabled them. You just avoided them.
I was gonna say that we avoided them.
Nib Nob's gonna avoid that one.
Yeah, we went all the way to the end, and there was a secret door at the end that went into the hallway.
Yeah, but some kind of trap. So you just avoided it.
Nib Nob sees a hallway we haven't gone through yet down here.
We can disarm the trap.
I'm gonna bring my skeletons with us. I don't like being without the skeletons. I feel
Hang on, Nibnob. You just went into the water. So this is a flooded area. You'd have to go down a ramp to go down there. So hang on a sec. Actually, Tiny, you were exhausted last time, but your perception's a little bit better now, I think, because it looks like there's something on the wall here that you may have missed last time through.
Charge! With that.
Look at it. Look closer.
So you see some suspicious scratch marks and a couple of areas of the wall that appear to be a little smoother than the others. Investigation might tell you more.
Okay. Will do.
Want me to help or no? You got it.
I mean, you can, but I get my warder's stuff on this one. But, I mean, it's fine.
Alright, so Tiny is looking at the wall, scratching his chin. Apparently, Lokun... Oh, do you have advantage?
Yeah.
So... What's your passive investigation? Is it 18?
Yeah.
So, with your passive investigation, you... Actually, is that including the +5 for advantage?
Oh, I checked that.
Because if you have advantage on something, your passive increases by 5.
I don't think so.
Alright, so then
Um,
23. You would definitely notice something as you look at the wall here. It looks like the several sections of the wall can be pushed inward, which would slide something open. Do you want to do that?
This probably needs an order, just like the algorithm room. How many of those indentations do I see?
There are 2 of them. So you think you have to push them in at the same time, and that'll unlock something and allow the wall to slide, indicated by the
Back up,
scratch marks.
back up, my friends. Or I'll point that out to Tiny, and I'll be like, "Yeah, you got this." Or Nipnop, you love charging in. You got it. I'll step back as they do it.
Yeah,
Not for the rescue.
any of you can do it once he points it out. So Nibnob, you're gonna push on these panels to open this.
I want to check for traps.
So Tiny takes a quick look. You don't see anything that would
On the outside. Okay.
indicate a trap, unless there's some kind of weird magical trigger. But even those generally have some kind of markings on the wall or some kind of blast pattern or something. Doesn't look like there's any danger.
All right, I'll stand to one side and let him push, or help him push if I need to.
Alright, so Nibnob pushes on the panel and slides the wall open. Looks like there is a hallway, and almost as soon as you do this, a bunch of water starts kind of flowing out of the area. Getting your feet and boots a little bit wet.
Yeah. Sacrifices must be made for the loot. Charge!
So, really quick, Tiny, you now notice with, let's see, how far can you see? 20 feet of bright. You see the spot here, about 20 feet in, has a scorch mark on it, which is very suspicious.
Okay, I'd say there's some. I think there's some magical traps in here because there's scorch marks ahead.
But you don't see any, like, pressure plate or anything, just the scorch mark.
Yeah. I'm gonna look real good right in this one right in front of me. And I want to take one step.
You step there. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, but that do I see anything better? Do I see more scorch marks maybe?
Let me see. Yeah, so now you can see that this whole 10 by 10 foot area is covered in scorch marks. And they might even go further down the hall. This might be a pretty big blast radius. But again, nothing that would seemingly activate a trap.
I think we need to wait maybe 10 minutes and do a detect magic. I can do it, or you, Lagoon, whichever way you want to do it.
You're already. We'll both do it. You're over there, so we'll start ritual casting then.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you are going to pass 10 minutes.
I'm gonna do it right here in the doorway. Draw a circle and do my stuff.
The 10 minutes passes without issue. It's now about 9:20. And indeed, you would notice kind of down the hallway a bit, over in this area, a magical aura of some kind.
Okay. There is a
Now, let me see if I can put it on the map.
magical spot down the hallway a bit. Hope this ain't foolish, but I'm going to step here.
Nibnob, are you still exhausted?
Yes.
You probably want to put the indicator on you.
Yep.
I'll be like.
So this is
perhaps
where
you
the
focus-
aura is. Go ahead, Lokun.
Perhaps I can disable it.
Did I charge?
No, don't charge.
Hmm.
If you want.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger. Is it perchance glowing or anything? The rune dagger?
No, it doesn't seem to be glowing. Here, I'll put where the scorch marks are.
I'll concentrate on it. What kind of magic do I sense?
So good question.
I can teleport onto the other side.
This one is probably a divination aura, which has to do with
Divination?
scrying and transfer of knowledge through magic or information. Doesn't have to be knowledge.
Scorch marks all over.
Yeah, now you would see this whole area as kind of scorchy.
Huh. And I don't sense any magical device or anything besides that knowledge one.
What about physical? Anything physical on the sides or anything?
Not really. Nothing that would indicate a like a lever or a trap mechanism. Just the hallway is kind of scorched up, as if something big blew up in here.
Hmm. Any ideas, my friends?
Let's check it out.
I can, yeah, I just don't want to get burned up. But what I can do is I can create a floating disc. But Tiny says there's no pressure plates. I just wonder what the hell caused this all.
The aura does take up this whole area of the hallway, like from ceiling to floor. So it could be a triggering mechanism, or it could be something else.
All right, do you just want me to do this, guys? Or Nibnob, did you want to do it?
Nibnob will gladly charge into the breach.
Okay.
Thank God.
So,
You can't-
charge?
I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not. Lokun's not encouraging you to do this, by the way.
Jared
Hmm.
is encouraging it.
Barrett isn't. Barrett's like, you got this,
Run
bro.
to the orb and investigate it. That's what you have to do.
not gonna-
Charge!
He's
Alright,
He's
so as you
Run to it, not in it.
as you get to the area there, a voice would say, "Identify yourself." Do you speak Dwarven?
No.
So a voice says something in a language you don't understand. Although one of the others in the area might.
Is it loud? Is it out loud?
Oh yeah, no, it like booms as you enter the aura there.
Say the
Immediate.
name.
this is
Immediate.
your time to shine.
I will say the rune master's name.
The one in your ring?
The one in the ring, yeah.
Do you remember what his name was?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
You gonna say something?
Who, me?
Oh, Lokun. I thought he was gonna say something.
Oh, I said the room master name was Bob.
Bob.
Oh.
Bob the Rune Master. So if you say that, Tiny, the voice doesn't seem to pay attention to you. It seems like it's waiting. Yeah, it seems like it's waiting for Nibnob to answer. Nibnob seems confused because he doesn't know what the thing just said to him.
They probably won't even understand him. I tell him to say Ebron.
Ebron? Raising finger in air, very confused.
So your voice kind of goes quiet for a moment, and it says, Eberron who?
Tiny's gonna go forward.
Hmm?
Alright. So, Tiny, as you enter the area, once again a voice booms, identify yourselves.
Hold the ring up. Hold my hand with the ring up with the dagger also, and again say and Eberron and company.
So, as you do that, a panel opens in the wall back here,
Nice.
and several things on wheels come out into the hallway.
Oh shit.
All of them with sizzling, exploding bolts.
I remember those things.
They sit there for a moment, though, not firing, and the voice would say, "You are free to pass, Rune Master Everon."
Okay.
And company?
Oh, it didn't say that. But yeah, I think you're the only one who knows what it's saying. So you guys would all just see these things kind of roll out as Tiny is saying something in this language. And yeah, he doesn't seem to be concerned, so maybe that's good at least.
Um. I told Nibnob he might want to retreat for a minute, because I will go forward and attempt to.
Ibnab is fine with his plan.
Okay. And then I will go forward. I want to look for a lever or something to shut it off.
Just shut off what?
Where these guys are. It says I can go forward, right? So that means I can
Oh,
go
well, they don't seem like they're threatening you. These look like constructs of some kind.
yeah,
They
they're not
do.
threatening me, but I want to be able to let the others come through.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, if you walk past them, they don't seem to bother you. You can walk in between them. And it looks like there's some sort of lab area back here. It's also lit up by two large glowing crystals, much like the ones you found upstairs.
Okay, and I don't remember. Do we have the walkie-talkie deal going on?
Discorb? I forget who attuned to that.
Well, it's not that. No, not the that one. 'Cause that would be.
We have
just-
psychic.
just-
Oh, the Psychic Whispers? I don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Till 3:40 p.m.
No, but this is Autumn 74.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
but
one.
I forgot to. No, I just forgot to change.
So you did use the Psychic point this morning?
I just forgot to change the
I got it.
day.
Why did it just turn gray?
Sorry. But no, yeah, I just forgot to change the day. I did change the times. That was when we
Alright.
woke up, right? 8:40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you spent your Psychic point, then yes, you do have the mental link.
I tell them it looks like we got some sort of a lab in here. I don't know whether you guys can come or not. I will take a look around for a complete shut off if possible.
You're saying, Tiny. I don't wish to be roasted this morning.
So the lab is it's slightly flooded, as there's about because it kind of slopes downward into this area, and there's about a foot of water just sloshing around in here. But
So water's up to my knees.
yeah, there's looks like an old alchemical lab, kind of in the back of the room. Let's see. If you go up to the table, you would see a few things on it, which I will put in chats. So the first thing you see is a ring that looks very similar to the ring you're wearing. Like it might have a sigil on it that could be that of a rune master.
Okay.
Also, there are 6 potions being held in kind of a potion, like the wooden potion holder things. They're all stoppered. None of them seem to be marked, however. If there was paper on them, they may have like flooded and disintegrated it.
Right.
There are also some nature components, or nature components there in sealed vials.
Okay. Well, before I take and grab anything, I'll just take a double check around. I doubt that there is any traps on these because the big trap up front would take care of most things. But maybe there's something hidden. So I want to do an extra check.
Alright, so give me a perception. So you don't really notice anything in the way of hidden doors or anything. But something looks strange to you about the light holders, the crystals that are shedding all this light. An investigation might tell you more. Okay, so it looks like these glass devices that are holding... It looks like they're holding some kind of rock, which you would identify as an object with continual flame cast on it. And you think that these crystals around the continual flame are amplifying the light, making it more powerful. And you think you can remove them from the wall if you wanted to take them.
Definitely. We will definitely do that.
Alright, so these are basically like lanterns, but with continual flame. So they don't need oil.
Right. So they're like my hammer. They got continual flame on them, but they are amplified light.
Yeah, they do 30 feet instead of 20. So they go 30-30 instead of 20-20.
Okay, I will collect all the items that I find there, and proceed out.
Okay. So,
after I say I am done here.
So yeah, Tiny comes out with looks like a bunch of potions and some glowing crystal things that are lighting up the place as much as Barrett's dagger.
How much do the devices weigh? I'm putting them in the...
Oh, the crystals? I mean, they're probably like a pound. Like a pound each.
They're like wall sconce size, you know?
Well done, Tiny.
Yeah, they're like, they're kind of like the size of a golf ball.
One of these would be great for Barrett.
Make an amulet out of it or something if you wanted.
Barrett's got his dagger. But hey, those are useful too, actually, because we can just roll them into the room and stuff and light up stuff without having to hold it too.
Oh no, they don't look like they're very sturdy. These things would break. They're like glass almost. They'd probably break if you rolled them into a room.
Well, we probably could put a cage around them.
Yeah, you could probably... Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Nibnob and Tiny probably could craft something clever to protect it. But do you want to... Anything that you find in there that need identification, Tiny?
Yeah, we got some potions, and I believe I have another ring. In retrospect, I would have probably had, using my mind to the ring, I would have asked if he recognized the seal.
Ooh, smart question. Lou?
Yeah, sorry, one moment. I was looking up a name.
Oh. Uno momento. Thinking. Dot dot dot.
So
We're just gonna
it
start
says,
name dropping rune masters everywhere we go.
so the ring would say that's not actually a rune master sigil. I recognize it. It's the sigil of a master alchemist, Fidalia.
Oh.
Ooh. Nib
What was the
knob
name
for
again?
heavy.
I'll
Let's
put
go
it in
next.
chat. Hang on.
Okay, so we will definitely have to, and we have a we'll have to check it out.
I'll even-
Hell yeah.
Identify.
Oh,
I'll even put it in the
Like it.
journal. I don't have a
I'll
picture, but
identify one half of them, and you identify the other half.
all right. So we're gonna sit down and take some time to get these identified.
Yeah, might as
It'll
well.
take
'Cause
us-
it might come in handy sooner than later.
Yep, exactly. It'll take us 30 minutes for the potions, and then I'm gonna guess Tiny's gonna want to identify the ring, so 40 minutes.
As well, yeah.
Okay. So,
Tech magic probably fades.
give me. I'm just gonna generate these. Give me 6d10 rolls.
It's all you, Tiny. You were the finder.
All right. So the first two potions. Let's see, 7.
Two fire breaths.
No, that was just the first one. That's the second one. The third one is a potion of climbing. The fourth one is a potion of healing. The fifth one is a potion of healing. And the sixth one is another potion of climbing. Oh, wait, sorry. One moment. Ignore that last one. Oh, wait, sorry, no, that was 5. So 5, and then the sixth one.
Well, that's 6 altogether.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5. Okay, so ignore the last one. Sorry, I double counted the climbing. The sixth one is this one.
Lovely.
Excellent. Okay, let's split these up. Let's divvy them up. I don't know. I don't need any of it, but whoever is in the front line might be good with fire breath. Or Nipnop, did you want one of them? Was there one that interested you?
Yeah. Probably not. Wait. Nibnob has ideas. So theoretically, could Nibnob with the whatchamacall, the amplified continual flame devices, and the fire breath potion, and maybe some materials like metal containers, create a flamethrower?
Well, the continual flame isn't actually a fire. It's just a light. Continual flame is like just a permanent light spell, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that, because the hammer having continual flame on it, at first I was thinking, yeah, okay, that's do fire damage, but it's not flame.
Right. Well, Nibnob's dreams have been crushed.
Yeah, you could
Um,
possibly make a flamethrower in other ways. I know the
Yeah.
turret alka or the turret artificer has a
So it is.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
And
But,
Nibnob's got nothing.
You can be a goblinoid flamethrower. Why don't you take that potion? All the other The guys probably rather just hit the thing with their hammer or sword.
Yeah, Nip Nop's for it. Hold up. I'll drop it in my
Oh.
inventory.
Here's another crazy idea. What if I made War Banner or the skeletons drink? The War Banner could drink it.
Yeah, they could.
Come on.
Yeah, the War Banner would generate much more threat if he was fire breathing.
Oh yeah. You need to get out of the way too, though. But here, why don't you take it, Nibnod? If you have ideas with it, you take it.
Very well.
I'm deleting it off the ledger now. It is now on your character sheet. Now, I recommend that all three of you guys take one potion of healing each. I will also delete that off the ledger, and you guys will put that on your character sheet.
Healing.
Yep.
I'm,
Each one of you guys
I'm
get a healing
really
potion.
bad at climbing.
You can have both climbing if you want. I still got one.
There's only actually one climbing.
Or one climbing.
There's one climbing. And I was going to recommend that you take the climbing too, Barrett, because you could use that with your scouting missions sometimes too.
Yeah, because
I'll
I'm
take-
really bad at it. So.
I'm deleting that off of the what do you call it, the ledger now. And the potion of giant strength, stone giant strength. Who wants this one?
Drop
Maybe
a
Tiny.
potion of healing. Perhaps. Probably best for Tiny, honestly.
Well,
You all know what that does, or do you need a?
Stone Giant is 20, isn't it?
Here, I'll just. Let's see. Potion of Stone Giant Strength.
23. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I just posted it. Okay. But
Yeah, I had one. That's right. I had one before. I used it though.
I take another. But use it wisely.
I think
Don't
you're
just,
the only strength guy, right? Oh, maybe Alcus.
Alcas, that's what.
No, Alcus.
Oh, yeah, Alcus is charisma, yeah.
So
does charisma affect his damage? Or does
yes, it does.
Yeah, because he's I think he's Hexblade, right?
He's a hexblade.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Tiny, it makes sense to go to you. So I'm deleting that. I'm also you put that on your character sheet. Alrighty.
All right.
Okay. All done. Deleting all those things. Now, Tiny is probably identifying the sigil ring too now.
All right.
We'll give the nature components to Bogger when he gets back.
So the sigil ring. It looks like it is a ring for alchemy, as it when creating potions, it reduces the price of creation to 80% of the maximum.
Ring of Alchemy?
Who has alchemy? Is it
Yeah,
Midnight?
it's a custom item,
Okay.
but basically it makes it easier to craft potions,
That sounds like
or
a hit-
cheaper, not easier.
It sounds like an artificer thing. Or actually, who might make the best use out of it is Chiron, quite honestly.
Yeah, but basically anyone, it does require attunement, but anyone wearing it while they're crafting can craft for cheaper with potions.
For now or whatever. I mean, because
It requires attunement.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably want to give that to Chiron though, unless you have open attunement slots. Do you, Nipnop?
I don't think.
I mean, generally it's not an issue because, you're not usually crafting while you're dungeon crawling, but you could only have up to 3 of whatever crafting magical items.
I recommend we just keep it in Tiny's bag of holding for now, and
Indeed.
figure out what to do with it later. But I think it's better on like one of our potion making NPCs. Okay, and then there is the amplified continual flame devices. Nibnob, you want one, and who wants the other?
I got nothing.
Well, you're taking one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jared, do you want the other one, or
Yeah.
Tiny? Were you thinking about using it?
I don't have a need for it because my hammer is the same thing basically,
I'll
except
just
for
keep one.
except for it amplifies it a little further.
Yeah. How about you hold on to it though? I don't think this is a critical item for any of us, but we'll split it up anyways. So I took one off of your sheets. You have one in your bag, and then Nipnop, add that to your. Do you want me to put it on the character sheet or in your bag?
Mm, 1 second. What was the name of the thingamajig? I'll probably put it on my sheet. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna just copy paste.
So that's basically a light source that does 30 and 30. Same as a lantern, but doesn't require fuel.
Okay,
Hmm.
we got everything. Let's go.
Is not hardy though. It's made of crystal, so it can be easily broken if you're not careful.
Yeah, we'll have to make some sort of cage for him or something. We'll work something out.
Nipnop never breaks anything.
All right.
Absolutely not. Unless he wants
So,
to, of course.
as I was saying, and you've come past this before, but this area is submerged. It looks like it kind of ramps down into water, and this is kind of flooded.
Maybe it goes to the lake.
Hey,
You would have to go underwater if you went over there.
I think not today, but Tiny, you do have a way for us to. I've heard that some clerics have a means to get us through water. Maybe that's the alternate route is through the lake.
There's somebody over on the island.
Yeah, that's true too. Side quest.
Side quest.
Um,
All right,
alright,
so you're
so-
skipping that for now.
we can't go on the water.
All
Why-
right.
we don't
why
wanna-
not?
I don't have anything prepared for it, and double.
You know how many potions of water breathing? You know, 6 of those or 4 of those. All right. So yeah, you go ahead.
Aaron, why not? Do you not remember what happened?
Baird wasn't there.
We lost our Yanti buddy.
Yeah.
Can your arcane eye go through water?
Yeah, I could, but I didn't prepare it today.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering because if you could figure out how far they'd have to go underwater, it would make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can hold your breath for up to 1 minute per con modifier. So you could.
But I gotta know how far I gotta go before I try just walking underwater.
Well, no, you're not gonna
Just
walk underwater.
Don't go more than
Breathe.
half of your con modifier, because you have to go and have to come back.
No, I think he means using water walking. We're not gonna.
Oh, I see.
Well,
We're not walking under.
No, I'm
We're not walking
saying
underwater. Water breathing,
swim,
right?
Okay, I said walk, but swim. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Water
Those
breathing
weights
will
on my
last us
feet.
8 hours. So
There's a locked door over here, though.
we can dip our head in and take a look. When does it start getting like where I have to dip my head in?
So it ramps down pretty quick. About this area, I mean, it's all difficult terrain, obviously, but about this area is where you'd go underwater.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, we don't always need such fancy things like arcane eyes. And then I'm gonna go into Warbanner's vision, and it's a familiar. It probably doesn't need to breathe, right?
I think it does still need to breathe. It's still a creature. It's just like a celestial creature. But it can hold its breath. It's going to be kind of awkward. I don't know how well owls swim. I'm guessing not very well.
Okay, then never mind. I will
You
go.
could change its form, but not without having to go through all this stuff again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you can
yeah.
make him a crab or something.
Octopus. I'm gonna go in.
Alright, so Lokun submerges for a moment, swimming forward. You would see this room is completely submerged. What's your passive perception? 11. It looks like, yeah, there's a bunch of dirty water everywhere. You don't see anything besides that statue back there.
Yeah, can you describe the statue a little bit for me? That's
All
It's
right.
definitely something specific.
So in the dark water, it kind of looks like some sort of dwarven wizard, possibly a rune master. It looks decorative. You don't see like it holding like anything of value, or I mean, you're kind of far away, so if there are panels or anything, you wouldn't see them from back here. But yeah, it looks like a decoration. Maybe this
Okay.
was some kind of lab area at some point.
To cast light to get a better look, and I'll telepathically whisper, "Hey, Tiny, what do you make of this? It looks like one of those Durin statues again."
Can you pass an image through that way?
No, I can only whisper to you. I think you should look at with your own eyes.
All right.
Just
Of course,
Just,
I go underwater
Tiny-
back here somewhere.
Tiny doesn't like water. Yeah, Tiny doesn't like I'm a dwarf. I don't like water. We live in the mountains. This is bullshit. All right, so Tiny submerges much quicker than Lokun did. Especially with all that armor. I mean, he's like basically walking on the floor anyway. So you move into the area. You can see the statue. Again, it looks like some sort of maybe wizard or rune master just kind of keeping an eye over this room. Maybe was some sort of magical lab area or a library, or it's hard to say, but now it's just an empty room with statues covered in muck all over in here. It's very dirty. Probably been
So-
submerged for a while.
question. We have our con modifier. How many? Our modifier is how many minutes we can hold our breath.
Yeah, hang on. I can.
So then, can we go? Just taking a note from Baldur's Gate 3. Can we go into turn-based mode? Because I don't know how far 2 minutes goes like into this room. Do you know what I'm saying? To make use of 2 minutes.
Here, let me see if I can
Totally
find the
thought the
exact
same
rules.
thing.
It might be
Nice.
it might be based on. I think it might be 1 plus your. Where's hold breath?
I
I'm just
think
gonna
it's
go on
1
the
plus
internet.
con modifier.
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see.
Then that would be basically for me at
Yeah.
least. It would be like
1 plus
30
con modifier, minimum of 30 seconds.
Okay, so then that would be like 30 rounds for me.
Yeah. See, I mean, you can hold your breath for a good amount of time. But Tiny, I was going to say, as you get to this point, you would notice the southern wall here looks a little bit strange.
I'm keeping my eye out for things
Blub,
moving
blub,
of
blub,
their
blub,
own
blub.
volition. And yeah, I will proceed.
I'll investigate this wall with Tiny.
So yeah, you get over here, and it looks like the wall is partially open. You might be able to squeeze through it.
I'll telepathically link to the
Can I
guys and
push?
be like,
Can I push a little further open with, or is it just a crack in the wall?
More like the wall is like partially caved in. So it's like more of like it was a hole in the wall that was not obvious when you first came into the room.
I'll squeeze in.
All right. So you are squeezing there. Sorry. Give
I'll
me.
let the party know telepathically, and I'll be like,
I know you're
Maybe we
smaller
don't-
than me. Is it big enough for me to get in?
Uh, yeah. I mean, there's enough room for both of you. Give me one moment though.
might be an air pocket inside there.
So Lokun, what the hell? Kind of squeezing yourself through the wall here. At which point you are in a new area.
Is it submerged?
Yes, this area is submerged as well. You feel kind of strange for a moment. The water in here feels squishier than it does out there.
Yeah, there's a
What?
big pit in here.
I don't
And then-
think you should be there anymore.
Investigate it more, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Give me an initiative roll.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Oh shit!
Everybody?
Oh,
I'm gonna have to drag his ass out.
yeah,
And that would be
I'm
everyone.
fine. I am fine.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Yeah, he's worried.
Probably fine. So this isn't water. I'm gonna say you're probably surprised by this, unfortunately. All of you probably. So let's see, going through Nibnob. Let me know if you're immune to surprise, but I don't think anyone is.
No,
I am
not
immune to
no.
surprise. I'm just kidding.
Immune to surprise. All right. So as I said, the water in here seems strange, and then suddenly you realize this is not water. This is something slimy and jelly-like. And the creature is going to attempt to engulf you. I need a dex save as you
those
feel
are
yourself being pulled into this thing.
great. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
No.
All right, so you go, oh, shoot, and quickly swim to the side.
Can I choose the square?
Yes.
Can I choose north? Back out.
You can. You would. I'll just say you're in that square adjacent to it, because you can only go 5 feet, I believe. Let's see.
Okay.
So
Like here through the gap or something.
yeah, so you're like, oh crap, and like trying to quickly squeeze back out. I think it is gonna take a whack at you though, since it couldn't absorb you. It was just kind of
Get to
moving.
off attack.
Not an opportunity. It hasn't really used its attack yet. I don't think it. Here, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, see, while it's moving, basically it can enter your square and try to absorb you. But that isn't its action. So, annoyed that, like, you got away, a little pseudopod shoots out at you as you're trying to back up. Ooh, I think 22 is going to strike you.
It's okay. I'll use a shield.
Oh, alright, so you cast shield, knocking it back as the pseudopod kind of sizzles the force armor that your shield makes, an acid, a little bit of acid just splashing off of it. So that's it for the gelatinous cube. Tiny's surprised, and we go to Nibnob. So, I don't know, did you say anything about this, Tiny? I guess you might hear... Or actually, Locoon, did you yell or anything?
I whispered that I was going in, but if I'm surprised, then I couldn't yell about this thing. I don't think.
I'd say, like, when you dodged out of the way, you could probably yell something.
Oh, okay. I'll whisper.
If you wanted to.
There's a big gelatinous cube in here.
Nibnob has a question.
Yeah.
If Nibnob goes down the path,
it's difficult terrain. Yeah, you'd be swimming under the water. So that would all be difficult terrain. Splash, 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 splash.
Right here, I do not have a lot of range right now. Dash action, screw it. You know, even with dash. Crap. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Are you half movement? No, you're not.
Yeah, one thing with... Yeah, no, because difficult terrain.
Well, you can, you only have one level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
So you can move up to 30 feet.
Yeah, but isn't difficult terrain doubled movement?
Yeah, but if you dash, you are doing double. You go 15, then another 15.
Math hurts my head.
Yeah, so you can move up to 30 with a dash.
Okay, right about here is the best I got, and I still can't see nothing. That's turn. I got nothing.
Alright, Barrett, what are you gonna do?
Barrett's gonna say the telepathic link. I suggest you bring it this way if you want any help. Good luck.
Okay. You got you can teleport. You're all good.
So you would see that this gelatinous cube is quickly squeezing into the crack that you just squeezed into, but much easier than you did. Hasn't gotten to you yet, though. So that's it for Barad.
Already a blade if I see a cube.
All right, War
Great.
Banner.
War Banner is going to fly in, and it can fit through the crack easily with its tiny form and distract it and fly back out.
All right, I think
So
he
we can
would be.
move-
Does it have non-fly speed?
No, let me see.
It's technically.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't be flying right now. It'd be like
Oh,
swimming.
It can only move 5 feet otherwise.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like.
So actually, it couldn't even gone in here. It's got 0 feet with difficult terrain, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it could probably struggle to like very slowly move through the water, but yeah, I don't think it wants to unless you're gonna force it to.
It dodges.
All right, he's just he's flying around like hooting angrily because his master's in danger. All right, so after War Banner, you would see from the hole there, more of these things start coming through. Oh, why did they all appear? All right, well, one of them is going to swim out this way, kind of come up this way. It doesn't have enough movement to get to you, but you guess it senses the movement in the water because it's going to try to whip its pseudopod, which your shield will easily block. Locoon. So you're in the cracks here. There's 2 of them adjacent to you now.
Okay. I'm going to disengage and then move north.
Swim, swim, swim. All right, here, let me put you back in the room. So Loku,
north and west. Yeah.
Loku comes squeezing through, swimming frantically, probably.
And then I guess I can get over here. That's about it. And that is my action. Bonus action. I'll be like, I'll call my. Can I call my skeletons cyclically or whatever? No.
You could yell for them. I don't think you can psychically do anything. All
Oh,
right.
water.
So yeah, that's true. Yeah. So Tiny. Suddenly, something really big squeezes through a very small space. I need a dex save.
Okay. We know how this is going to go.
Oh, look at that. So you can move to a space adjacent to it. Adjacent to the... I guess there's only one spot you can move into. Like right here. Alright, so that's all its movement. And now it's going to pseudopod at... I guess it's not very bright, so it's going to go for Locoon again, because that's kind of its prey right now. Luckily, you are still pretty armored, and your shield is going, so that blocks it.
Oh, my shield is not there anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, luckily it would still not be high enough. So you hear a bunch of splashing in the room as another one starts squeezing through.
If I could say it before, or I guess now use my talking action is there's 5 of them.
There's a bunch of them in the water in there. So it's going to attack you, Tiny, as it starts squeezing through, throwing a pseudopod at you, which luckily you are able to block. Tiny.
Tiny, let's say, Locoon, can you get out of there?
I'm fine. I'm not the one. I can teleport. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so I'm going to disengage.
All right.
And, get the hell out of here. Or at least if they follow us, I'm going to get us to where we can get help.
All right, so you can move up to, well, yeah, up to, what is it,
50,
10 feet?
50 altogether. Oh, disengage is action, that's right.
Yeah.
So it'll be just 10 and a half feet, or whatever it is, 12 feet.
Yeah, so it'd be 10 feet. So you can kind of, you're like, I hate this water, as you're even slower than usual. These things don't seem to be as affected by the water as you all are. So that's it for Tiny. Enemies are doing stuff. Enemies are doing stuff. New round, Nibnob.
Like maybe right here? That's very big.
Blub, 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 blub.
Alrighty then.
It's a slime monster.
Alright, Nib Knob. Actually, question. Who should I shoot? That one or that one? Any preference? Pretty much. Alright. We'll say the one that's like already half out and closer to Lokun. And then let loose the lightning launcher.
That one?
Yep. Let's see. Extra 6 on it. Where is the...
Alright, so you blast a bunch of lightning into the water, which generally would be a bad idea. Yeah, you will hit Tiny, won't you? Or no, never mind. This isn't a lightning bolt. So yeah, usually this would be a bad idea. Luckily, it's magical lightning, I guess. Blasting this thing for 7 points of damage.
Let's see. Second shot. Moment of truth. Don't fail me, nah. Did I hit?
17 would, yeah, that would strike it, arcing through the water, doing another 8 points to that one. Bzz.
And then fear the goblins!
So that is an extra... What is that?
4 proficiency.
4. Alright. Got it. Anything else?
I got nothing. That's it.
Alright, Barrett.
Oh, hello. Barrett's not gonna get in the water. He's gonna just encourage his party to stop going deeper in the water and to get out of it.
Come here, guys. Get out of there.
I'm
Alright.
already in action to throw a blade at a cube if I see it.
Alright. War Banner, I'm guessing, is dodging out of the water.
Yeah, sure, it's just dodging.
So is it back, like, here right now, or is it actually under the water?
I would have, well, if it knew it couldn't only move 5 feet at a time, but with difficult terrain, 0 feet. Like, how does that even work?
I could dash for 5.
Could dash for 5. It probably, I don't know how far it would have gotten realistically, but up to you.
Alright, so we'll just say he's kind of floating around back, or flying around back here.
Okay.
So... some more movement in the water. Lokun.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to look through War Banner's eyes, and then cast Misty Step. And Misty Step. Guess I can get over here, perhaps.
Alright, so you step into the mist in the water, pooping over there.
That is my turn.
Oh, hello, Lokun.
Hey, told you I was okay.
Right, so this thing's moving this way, and it is going to try to engulf you two. That would give you a reaction if you want to try to shoot it in the water. I would say you're... well, actually, I don't know if a Psychic Dagger would be affected by water, like a crossbow. So I think you're okay.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, how would a Psychic Blade be affected by water? And I don't think it would.
Yeah, 23 is going to strike it.
And I have friends there, so that's 30.
Alright, so you hit it for 30. Now the two of you have to make dex saves as it tries to use engulf on you.
No.
Oh no, Tiny! What about Nibnob?
Can Nibnob. Actually, wait. Moment of truth. Crap.
That would actually make it. So you can choose to move to an adjacent square.
Yeah, that seems nice.
Alright, unfortunately, Tiny, you are engulfed by it. So you are restrained, and you would take...
Hold up. What was
Yeah.
his?
He rolled a 9.
9. Yeah, I can't flash that. Thank God. I was about to say.
Alright, so you're going to
Flash
use
of
a
Genius.
flash of genius. So Tiny, you are given some quick inspiration by Nibnob. Maybe yells like, look out under the water or something.
He yanks me back.
Yeah, yanks you as he jumps. So yeah, you can go ahead and move to an adjacent square. So that's it for that thing. So I
don't
think
know why,
that...
but I
Yeah.
thought you succeeded.
Okay, so the other one comes this way, and it is going to try to engulf you too. So give me who? I don't know if you... Oh, Nibnob might be screwed here. I don't think there's any place he can get away to. But yeah, Tiny, you might be able to avoid this if you want to dodge back into the room. Alright, now let me see what it says on the ooze cube thing.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere you could dodge to get away, so I think it would just grab you both.
Yeah, I think you only move to an adjacent square.
Yeah, so you could jump back into the other one. So you guys would take 10 points
Oh.
of acid damage.
Is
Is it-
it actually an adjacent square, or is it adjacent to the monster, actually?
Well, any square adjacent... Or wait, let me see.
To the monster, I think. Now I'm thinking about it.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a big difference.
here, let
'Cause
me...
then maybe they have a chance.
That's true. So...
Crap.
Let's see. On a successful save, the creature can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. I guess technically it says the side of the cube. So yeah, go ahead. Give me another dex save. Unfortunately, I think Tiny failed it this time.
Yeah, he's still stuck anyways.
So maybe Nibnob can
No.
quickly...
Oh,
Oh, no, so it grabs both you. You would both take 10 points of acid damage as it starts to digest you. Tiny.
Nibnob is not that delicious.
Cube disagrees.
Yeah, so you are restrained right now inside this thing. What are you going to do?
There's no way I can get out of it. Basically, I'm screwed.
Uh,
3 rounds.
You can... Let's see.
break out of it?
I think there is a strength check you could do. An engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action and making a DC 12 strength check.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
So yeah, with a DC 12 strength check, you
Yeah,
can
when I
try
go,
to...
I'm right there, and it's right back in it. So
You would...
Adjacent to...
Yeah, you could come out over here. So you, if you make the strength check, you emerge on the side of the creature. It doesn't say within 5 feet, like Lokun is pointing out. So you would just be next to it. Or you could do something else. I think you can attack it. You're restrained, but you could attack it at disadvantage.
yeah, but then I know I'm going to take a bunch of damage. So depending on what spell or whatever,
Yeah, you could cast a spell. Actually, I don't think you can cast a spell because you wouldn't be able to speak inside of it, or at least not verbal spells.
Oh, wow. That's
Because
nasty.
technically, you are unable to breathe right now.
Ooh, suffocating.
yeah, well, I mean, I couldn't breathe under the water either, so it's no different.
True. So yeah, I guess you could try to hit it with your hammer. You could try to escape. It's up to you.
Well, he's gonna get the fuck out of there. I mean, hell, he's only got 2 rounds. I can take 10 each round a lot better than I can take whatever it is.
Yeah, as it's digesting you. Alright, so you try to claw your... Oh, but no, you are You're stuck still, trying to muscle your way out, and that would
Single
fail.
digits in a row. 6.
Just unlucky. Alright, so that's it for Tiny. Another one of these things is coming out this way, looking for food. Something else happens, and Nibnob, new round. What are you
I
gonna
still
do?
had a bonus action, don't
Oh yeah, what do you want to do for your bonus action?
I? I'm going to. Can I? No, I'm restrained, so I can't drink one of my little regular potions either to pump me back up. Can I?
I don't know if restraint prevents actions. I think you can drink a potion, because you would still, yeah, I mean, you can still do actions. You just do certain actions at disadvantage. So if you wanted to, well, no, you already used your action, so you couldn't drink a potion anyway. But Nibnob, what are you gonna do?
Nimdom has to use an action to get out, right?
Yeah, you can make a strength check to try to get out.
Nibnob shall attempt it. Is
Oh.
that high enough?
That is. So you managed to, as you and Tiny are both stuck in this thing, you managed to muscle your way out to the side there. So that was your action.
Let's see. I do not have good bonus actions.
But you do.
Such as?
You do have movement still.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's difficult terrain, but also you would take an oppie if you try to swim away from it.
But you're a goblin.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take the disengage.
Oh yeah, the goblin thing. You can disengage as a bonus, right?
Indeed. Where to tang at? Nibble escape.
Alright, so you wiggle your way out using your strength and then move, I guess 15 feet because half speed.
Yep.
Trying to get out of the water. Get out of the water! It's full
One
of
more.
death
Good
cubes.
I see. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Barad.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy.
Alright,
That's tiny.
so Tiny is technically distracting it, I guess.
Yeah,
Because he is,
certainly is.
I think I'm
he's
wiggling.
next to it. He's wiggling. Yeah! 24 will strike, doing 28 damage to the creature. Brr.
And then I'll grab this corner.
Alright, we'll run around the corner. Warbanner is probably freaking out a little as these things are like emerging from the depths.
Dash is 5 feet.
Oh, it's out of the water. It's
Oh,
it's flying around above the water. I
here-
assumed.
oh yeah. Can it fly? Can it fly and distract the thing?
Yeah, so the cube is starting to emerge, so yeah, part of it is out of the water.
Yeah, Warbanner back in action.
How do you distract the cube?
It tickles it.
Yeah, you know, like exit the jelly. It's like eating it a little. It's like blub blub blub. Alright, so anyway, somehow the cube is now distracted. The cube goes, and you see another one in there. Locoon.
Locoon is going to cast Vortex Warp on Tiny.
Wow.
Call him, I think, back over here.
Alright, so you quickly pull Tiny from danger, poofing him to shore.
And
So you
I'm
said
gonna move
over
back
here?
a little bit. Further back here.
Alright, so Tiny, you're no longer restrained. Were you concentrating on something?
Detect magic. He forgot to take it off, and he's no longer.
Yeah, so you're no longer restrained and you don't need concentration. Alright, so that's it for you, Locoon?
It comes back to sputtering. God damn it! I hate water.
Exactly. Alright, so this thing. Move up this way. Blub, 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 and it very much quicker than you'd like, emerges from the water, attempting to engulf you again, Nibnob, just as you're climbing out of the water. Ah! Give me a
Why,
deck
man?
save.
Nibnob is innocent, man. Yes.
Oh, yeah, so you dodge going next to it. That's it for that thing.
Wow, it's that close.
Blub,
Fast.
blub, blub, blub. So it moves 15. And then moves another 15. Oh no, Dibdob!
Oh, come on,
Blub,
man.
blub, 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 blub.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
So you like jump forward, getting out of the way. Go ahead, move to a adjacent square. Tiny. It's your friend that found you. Oh, this one is distracted as well.
Well, I'm going to take disengage action, and then I tell them, you guys need to get the hell out of here. I'm going to try and drag them into a trap.
There you go. So where are you disengaging to? Alright, you run into the secret hall. 15, and so another one is emerging from the water back here. Yeah, look at that. They're all nice and lined up. And new round, Nibdob. You got that lightning bolt?
One moment. Pretty sure I should. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Fear the glory of Nibnob. Lightning.
Alright, I don't think any of these things are going to make a deck save. But, let's see. That was a good roll. Nope, that would fail. Can they make it? Yeah, they can make it with a 19.
20. 19.
Blub, blub, blub. So lightning just kind of rips through them. Looks like they all fail. So they all take 26 lightning damage. Anything else for you?
Let's see. Bonus action, run away valiantly.
The first two now look wounded. So they've been taking a beating.
That'll be it for me.
Oh, that one's very wounded. Alright, see bonus action, move away a bit. Barrett.
Barrett is gonna move here. And attack this guy who seems to be distracted.
Alright, so you have
Okay.
advantage.
Thank
Oh,
gosh.
good
I
thing you
have
did, yeah.
advantage.
20 is going to hit it. And it would just kind of melt into a bunch of liquid all over the place. Bunch of goo.
And then
Anything?
I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try to move 5. So I move 25 feet. I could even bonus action dash, but I'm not going to.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I am. They move really fast. I'm gonna. Sorry.
Why not get farther away?
Yeah.
Did we not learn
move
from the
here.
huge tank thing?
No, I will get further away.
Alright, so you
I didn't even see that location.
get out of dodge. Alright, so what about War Banner?
War Banner is going to distract this one and fly back 60 feet away.
He's getting out of there. Alright, so he distracts the large cube of jello. And there's movements in the room. Lokun.
I'm going to move 10 feet here. Oh, hello. I'm gonna move 20 feet this way,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at it.
Alright, you hurl a firebolt at the thing. 16 will indeed strike it.
I think I took away the advantage, but yeah.
So 11 fire. And yeah, that would take the advantage. It is badly wounded. Still
And I'm
alive.
gonna be like, Nib, it's gonna catch up to you. I calculated the distance. Yeah, that's my turn.
Nimnob was like, wait, what? As it comes coming.
Nimnob can win, man.
Actually, it would get to here. So yeah, Nimnob, I need a deck save. Yeah, just made it. Where are you gonna jump to?
Run away valiantly.
Ah! Nibnob dives for his life as this thing just comes splurching down the hallway towards him. What the? Alright, this one is dead.
He's still got his Oh no, that wasn't even his turn.
Tiny.
Yeah. Let's see if I don't have to disengage on this one.
You just see Nibnob go, like dive past the door as this thing comes squishing down the hallway towards them.
Yeah. Let's do it this way.
It looks like it's going at Lokun right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
well, that's all right.
he just burned it. Oh, Word of Radiance. Okay.
You
So-
next to it?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think you have to move into the
Not
adjacent.
Word of Radiance. It moved down when I looked the other way. I'm going to use Spare the Dying.
Wait, what? No one's.
Not Spare. Total Dead, I mean.
Oh, alright. That makes more sense. Alright, so it has to make a wisdom save. As you hit it with a bunch of necrotic energy. It will fail, as a cube is not generally very wise.
Did you know?
Yeah. Cube of jelly turns out not very dexterous or wise.
Yeah, 2d12, right?
Yeah. It would be 2d12, yeah. Yeah, because you're... Wait, are you 11th level or 10th?
No, it's, at 5th level it's 2.
Or 9th.
9th, okay. So 16... It like, kind of folds in on itself, withering. And then just becomes goo. So that's it for Tiny.
Actually, I'm going to move.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to move to here. Let's see, 25 is right. 20, 25, right here.
Let's see, back off into the room a bit. So this thing moves 15 feet, then is going to dash another 15 coming at you two. That's it for the creature. This one also moves 30 feet. And now Nibnob. New round.
Alright, first and foremost, gonna run back here. Actually, go further back, yeah, definitely. And then, let's see, actually. Lightning bolt isn't quite needed anymore at this point. Yeah. Screw it. Just shoot it. Fear the lightning launcher.
Yeah, 15 would strike it, doing 6 lightning.
It's then a d6.
Alright, another 6, and that would wound it.
Second shot, don't fail me now.
Yeah,
Or not.
11 is going to strike it for another 5. I mean,
Okay.
it's like a cube that takes up the whole hallway. It's really hard to miss.
Shoot the ceiling instead. I
Yeah.
laughed so hard.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a barn. All right, so
Yeah.
that is it for you.
I shall say, Fury of the Small.
All right, so you use another use of that. So that's what? 4. Okay.
Die faster. Nibnob commands it.
All right, now it's still just wounded. So Barrett, yeah, Barrett. What are you gonna do?
I can't see anything. So I'm gonna move 25 feet here,
All right.
and then I'm gonna wait. Sorry, I'm gonna peek around the corner.
All right.
Oh,
So
no one's near them.
no, they're coming this way, but nothing's next to them right now.
Sad, but I'm still gonna throw a blade at it because
All right. So you hurl a blade.
Oh!
Oh, crit!
that's the saddest thing in the world.
It's the saddest crit.
It's the most sad crit.
That's true. You could have used a bonus action hide.
Did
But
you know
yeah,
that there was-
tutorial.
that there was a time when rogues didn't have Tasha's cauldron steady aim?
Well, he couldn't have used steady aim. 'Cause
I
he
know,
moved-
that's what
Oh,
I'm
but yeah,
saying.
to
You
use
need
the
to-
hide. True. Yeah, you could have hit at the corner because you would have had cover. But 5 damage, unfortunately, is all you do. Anything else? But now he can dash because he didn't use his bonus.
I could dash. I will dash to the corner.
All right, so you move back, getting out of the way. War banner.
War banner is gonna fly in, distracted, fly back out.
All right, the distracted goo. The one who's a little bit behind is gonna come down the hallway now, following its buddies. Lokun.
Okun's gonna firebolt this one.
All right, another firebolt. Yeah, that will indeed hit it for 16, putting it to badly wounded, as the
And
poor jelly just can't seem to catch up to you.
as I run by Nibnob, I'm like, "Why are you still exhausted?" And then it's my turn.
Yeah, why is Dimdob running so slow? Tiny. Well, he's still out. He's outside the 30 feet at least. So
Just barely. I don't think
Just
he calculated
barely.
it, but
And I'll announce myself again.
so it doesn't seem like the trap is giving you shit this time,
Okay.
or at least it
are the
doesn't
creatures-
say anything.
Are the creatures still there then, or are they in the wall?
They are still out at the moment. Probably for defensive reasons, in case someone who wasn't supposed to come in here came in.
I wonder if I'm gonna try and command them. I'm gonna try and command them to go towards the door.
Alright, you tell them to go towards the door, I assume in Dwarven, but
Yes,
they
yes.
don't seem like they're listening to you. They're just kind of sitting there, keeping maybe like watching out.
Okay. Then I am going to finish movement, sort of peeking around the corner, sort of half in a square here, but I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see the door, so I'll just stop and.
You know what? I'll say if you want to spend a story point, they'll listen to you.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
Alright, so you spend a story point, and it seems that your command, along with the ring, does indeed tell them, or does indeed work with them. So what did you tell them to do?
To go towards the door, protect the door.
All right, so say they just sort of move down this way. All right, so that's it for Tiny. The gelatinous cube is coming down this way. As it does, these things all open fire on it. And it is going to die because it didn't have that many hit points. This one is going to move this way, past where the other one just blew up, and end its turn. Nibnob.
Let's see. Yeah, Nibnob is just gonna go far back as possible. And then, of course, lightning launch out.
Alright, so you back up, blasting the creature for 9 points of lightning damage. Still looks pretty... Or wait, another 3. Alright. Still looks pretty hardy.
Crap. Second?
Yeah. Oh, good roll. Blast it for another 9. That would wound it. As you do 2 lightning hits to it. Anything else?
Nah, yeah, it'll be turn.
Alright, Barad.
I'm going to bonus action hide and then save my action for when I see a cube come
Alright.
around the corner.
Warbanner.
Let me roll a check.
Warbanner is going to fly in and distract it.
Alright, once again, pecking at the poor cube. He's just trying to get some lunch. Or breakfast, it's still early. This cube is following the others, looking for a snack. As it gets to here, all these things have to wait till it's Tiny's turn. Lokun.
Okun will take a hot shot at this one. Big miss!
Yeah, 25 will hit it. Oh, not the best roll, though. 2 points of flame damage. And is that it for you?
Bonus action. Now that I'm 60 feet away from my skeletons, I'm going to command them to come assist us.
Skeletons, help us. All right. Tiny. So for your turn, what do you want to do? These things seem like they're firing at the things.
I'm going to command them to fire.
All right. So they are going to release their explosive bolts this time because there are 2 of them. Yeah, that's going to kill both of these. So there is a huge explosion as the hallway is just scorched with energy, and the 2 remaining cubes just melt. Blub, 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 blub.
Oh, I'll tell my skeletons.
Just kidding, go back to work.
Keep working.
Like, goddamn. And they're all on a smoke break right now. They're like, stupid Lokun. Alright, so yeah, they would just go back to work then. But yeah, so there's a huge explosion and then nothing. And I'm going to say at this point, these things are probably going to go back to over here. What do you all want to do?
I smile at them as they go by. And then
Do you guys want to collect this goo, Lokun?
Oh, yeah. This
Make it like
Joe.
who?
J-E-L-L-O.
it's full of acid. Acid.
So you can get the essence of the gelatinous cubes. That would be nature essence, basically. Or that would turn into nature components, I should say.
We have to be proficient in nature?
You don't have to be, but if you're not, you don't collect as much.
I'm not proficient, but I'll give it the old college try.
Alright, so give
Anybody
me
else wanna
a
help?
nature roll.
Nibnob
I'll
to the
help.
rescue.
Oh, you can use alchemy too. You don't have to use nature.
Ooh,
Oh.
I'll use up.
Or
I
wait,
don't have
sorry.
alchemy.
For nature, it is herbalism.
Ooh, I have herbalism. I can do that.
All right, so then you could do an herbalism check or nature.
I knew herbalism would come in handy. This one always throws me off.
You can also use that to make healing potions. Did you know? Oh, wah wah.
No.
Wah wah.
We always
Wait.
used to make Doru make it.
That didn't give you proficiency, I don't think.
No.
So that should be, I mean, it's still not going to be very high, but
+4 to that. 11,
yeah.
I guess.
So you still don't do very well.
Help.
But yeah, you can have up to one helper if anyone else wants to make a nature or herbalism check.
Going once. Going
I
twice.
mean, if no one's gonna do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There
it
you
can't
go.
hurt. All right, so you would collect 40 gold pieces worth of 40 maho worth of gelatinous cube essence.
Ooh, this is just the old school gelatinous cube, huh?
It is.
50, you said, and then what level is it? It's like low level, like 3
Nibnob
or
has
something.
a. Nibnob has a.
Yeah, CR2.
Yeah, too.
So,
Hey,
was there anything like floating in them that didn't get eaten by the acid?
Probably a bunch of fish bones. Well, here, let me.
they're like vacuum cleaners. Like maybe they picked up some loose change along the way.
Yeah, you'd guess these things have been moving around the cave system down there, because it came out of a cave. No, there's just trash. There's mostly bones and like rocks and just stuff that would have got stuck in them. Nothing of value though. These things haven't been going through like an actual dungeon.
That room was empty, but maybe I didn't catch something.
There was a cave in it, a cave that went into the floor.
And I noticed that the wall was indented over here.
It
It
was.
looked like I could break it
So
open.
you examine that. Give me a investigation.
Hmm.
Investigation. So it looks like maybe at some point there was a secret door here, but it's all jammed and broken. You are able to like kind of push at it, and it would just break off, opening up the wall here.
There we go.
Now even I can look in there.
Yeah. Afraid to get in the water? It's just a little water.
Yeah, you're
not
you're
allowed to
underwater
swim
here.
there.
Just a little bit of water.
This is all submerged, by the way. Yeah. Tiny's
I'm
like, I'm
good
not going in
swimmer.
there. Stupid water.
I can hold
What,
my breath for 2 minutes.
I want to look in the cave in here. Let's peek down a little bit.
So you
Found my light
swim.
there.
You swim up to where like the floor is kind of busted open, and indeed it does look like it goes down into a cave. Nature or survival might give you some more information here.
I'm really strong at both of those things.
I am not.
All right. Yeah, it looks like a hole in the floor.
Yep, a big hole.
But yeah, you think there are caves down below. They are all flooded. Not saying there aren't air pockets, but you would just see like a dark like, yeah, it's hard to see down here.
Water breathing would be helpful down here. I wonder if there's other paths we've been taking, ways that are heavily guarded, and these other watery passages offer kind of like a back way into some of the places we want to go to. Or loot, Nip-Nop, wink wink.
Loot. I heard loot.
Yeah. Take a closer look at a statue.
So it looks, yeah, it just looks like some sort of dwarven wizard. It doesn't seem like there's anything all that secretive, like yeah, like a panel or anything on it. Just
Okay.
just kind of a decoration.
All right. All right.
Oh, one thing though, actually. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Wait, did Barrett? Did you come in here?
I swam like, yeah. A little.
So with a 15, you would notice something kind of catches your eye in the corner down here, like a bunch of debris.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, you shouldn't have Locoon searching places.
Oh, no.
yeah. So looking at the debris, at first it doesn't seem like there's anything interesting, but on closer inspection, you do find something there.
Is it jewelry?
Let me double check what it is. My screen that I needed is closed. Give me one moment.
A slap-on bracelet.
Slap bracelets.
Slap
What a blast from
bracelets.
the past that is.
So moving the bits of debris around, you find a sliver of wood that's in very good condition for being underwater for this long. Looking closer at it, you think, "Oh, this is a wand."
Okay, I'll grab the wand. And I will come out. Say,
Alright.
Raccoon of the water, so I can talk again, of course.
All right, so you emerge from the water holding this this very fine-looking wooden wand.
I found this
Wand.
useless stick.
Yeah, it's not a gambling stick, Barry. This is
It's
meant to zap stuff.
um,
I'll spend 10 minutes to identify it.
All right, so let's see. You spent 5 on those guys. We're spending another 10 here.
Tiny. Your restrained and concentrating markers. I wish I could just remove them for you.
I wish there was a button to just like remove all the markers from a token, because it is kind of a pain looking for all of those.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I'm concentrating on staying out of the water, and I'm restrained from moving because I don't want to go in the water.
He's restrained with fear from almost being eaten by jello monsters in the water. Like, this is why dwarves don't go in the water. There's jello monsters and that's bullshit.
This is the first time I really saw that side of Tiny before. He's a hydrophobic as part of his background, I think.
It's fairly common for dwarves, actually. Most of them don't
Really?
tend to like the
cool.
water.
I dig it.
And they're more like earthy creatures. But time
they probably
passes.
stink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're like little boulders. They just sink. So it's about 9:40 when you finish. This is a drum roll, please.
Music actually did do a drum roll. At least what I'm listening to.
It's a
Another
wand of
missiles.
magic missiles. An offensive wand used by many wizards, uncommon but still very effective.
Yeah.
Give it to a
Nibnob, if
skeleton.
you can, yeah, I was gonna give it to a skeleton, but Nibnob, if you want it, you can also take it too.
Probably best for the skeletons, if only because
You should have better stuff to do, honestly.
yeah, like I just action economy wise, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
I could use it for artifice maybe, but that'll be probably later game.
Okay. All right. How many charges does it have in there? When I identified it.
It's full right now, so it would, because I think it recharges a certain amount every day, right?
Yep, every day.
So yeah, this thing would have recharged itself a long time ago. It's been down there for a long time. Alright, so what is everyone gonna do?
Okay.
Is-
Well, good, nice find there, Barry.
It's a stick.
Can rogues use
Ah.
wands? I don't think so, right? I think it's just
I mean, I probably can.
I guess it wouldn't be
Thief-
as
Thief can. Thief has use magic item.
I guess it wouldn't be as useful though, because he couldn't sneak attack with it. Alright, so you make your way over here. That's the secret door, the southern thing there.
Filled with traps.
Yeah, you never really did anything with it, but it's closed right now.
Wait,
To
you've
the
gone in there.
Hmm?
You've gone in there.
Yeah, that leads to the other side of the traps.
Yeah. You can open it if you want. Pick it.
Oh
open.
yeah, I remember. Okay.
Alright.
We opened it
Sure,
once
I-
before, but when we opened it, the trolls were on the other side of it, and we closed it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
we had Rotpro with us. Remember?
Yeah, he's still hanging out.
Okay.
He's just. Oh yeah, we forgot him for
Should have
the
helped in
for
the
the
fight.
gelatinous cubes.
Whatever.
He was hanging out with the skeletons, maybe.
He's like, you guys got this.
Nipnob has a question, Loki.
Rotbro scared of big cubes of jello.
It also Rotpro also doesn't like the water.
Yeah,
What's
that
up,
would make sense.
Nipnob?
Could Nipnob use the materials from the cubes to make alchemist acid?
I think you can use nature stuff for. I mean, what do you use for crafting again? Do you have like the feat or the ability?
I usually make I usually use I have the alchemist supplies, and then you can either use the materials or the just straight gold.
Yeah, so I'll say you can use the Maho of the essences or components, either or. You could use those to do your thing. So if you want to use the gelatinous cube essence for that, you could.
Guys, the place that I want to check out is over here. Are you seeing my ping? To the southeast. It looks like a spot we missed.
Where?
Over here. I'll show you.
Large.
Definitely want to go in the water sometime, though. Oh shit, I'm getting stuck in the wall.
Hmm.
There's
Maybe-
bad memories here. That's where I
Yeah,
was
such-
pancaked.
If we haven't found anything,
Well,
we'll trade the guy for it.
Hang on, Nibnob. I'm assuming you're behind everyone, right? Or did you just run over there?
Nipnob ran over.
All right. Well, yeah. So there is a double wooden door there, which is closed.
Hmm.
Where is he?
Oh, he just
My
like
door.
he just rushed
Oh.
over there.
That's where I want to go. It's almost as though we're like telepathically linked.
Exactly.
Open the door.
So the door doesn't look like it's locked. In fact, there are a bunch of claw marks on it. So it may have been bashed open at some point, and partially broken. It's closed right now, though.
I push it open.
All right, you push the double doors open, revealing a pretty large room where it looks like the floor is quite cracked and broken. This looks like it might be some kind of assembly area, as it has more of those upper platforms, more slime and kind of like gross algae everywhere.
Tiny, do you want to use your eyes? See if there's anything up with this place?
Yeah, and you would see
Let's
two
fucking-
massive dwarven statues to the south as well. There's like some kind of hall.
Is this another set of doors?
Yes, to the south and to the east here, there are wooden doors.
Nibnob has a question.
How hard is it to get up on these platforms?
So you don't see any way up there in here. At least at this point, it looks like. The ceiling in here is at about 30 feet, and the platforms are at about 20. But you don't see any ladders or any way of getting up there.
Oh man,
You can walk
follow
under them.
Skeletons. My skeletons have grappling hooks and ropes.
I have a grappling hook.
SEAL Team Skeleton.
Maybe chuck that over and let's climb it. I know how good at climbing you are, Barrett.
I'm very bad at climbing.
Locoon sasses Barrett as a free action.
I mean,
Last time we went up on the platforms, we found
is the
something up
walls
there.
or structure climbable?
And not easily. It would be a difficult climb to just like grab the wall and start climbing up. Not impossible, but not be like DC 15 plus.
But with
Yeah,
a
I'm just
grappling
wondering
hook
about-
and a rope,
Oh yeah, well with a rope you could easily climb up. It's like DC 5. Well, 10 because you need some strength.
Yeah, what are you, Alex Honnold?
Well, I
Yeah.
was looking at the
What?
potion of climbing. I just don't know what bonus that gives you. Bonus that gives you advantage or what?
I don't know. What does the potion of climbing do?
Let's
I'm
not
not sure.
use the potion here. Let's just use the grappling hook.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
wondering.
I'll throw up a hook.
All right, so you throw up a grappling hook after a few tries securing it.
I climb up.
Yeah, climb up.
Hup, hup, hup. All right, give me a climb check. Whoever's climbing up.
Athletics?
Is that athletics?
Yeah, it would be athletics, DC 10.
And if the rope is knotted, it gives us advantage, right? I think
Yeah, do you have a knotted rope?
it's knotted.
Just you can't use it for certain other things. You just after this mark it as a knotted rope.
Yeah. The bag wasn't knotted.
Yeah.
It'll be like
we can.
40 feet long then.
Yeah, it might be a little bit. Sure, we'll say it's 40 feet of knotted rope. With a 20, you would easily get up there, Locoon. With a 9, Barrett is struggling a bit. So,
Thanks for the information. Potion of climbing that gives you a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for an hour, and you have advantage on all strength and related checks.
yeah, so then you wouldn't even have to make checks. You just like walk up the wall with a climbing speed.
Nibnob has a question still.
Yes.
Can Nibnob investigate these very large and suspicious statues without going near them?
Not generally. You'd have to get close to them to do that. So Locoon, from up here, you have a pretty good view of things, but it doesn't seem like there's anything of value up here, unlike the last place.
It's a wash.
I
Good thing you
wanted to
didn't
go
use that
up the other
potion.
side.
Climb down.
I haven't used the potion, but if I did, I wanted to go up the other side because I want to get over to the statues without going across that floor.
Smart thinking. Let's chuck the hook on this side now.
Okay. So you are going to climb up the other side.
Yes, I am.
Tiny ones there.
Okay, go ahead. Give me athletics.
With advantage. But Tiny's much stronger. Holy shit.
Yeah, so you easily climb up this knotted rope. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's too much on this side either. However, you would notice that the slimes, like from up here you can see down, this one and this one, look like the slime might be covering some kind of hole in the floor.
The slimes are traps. Whisper so everybody hears.
I wasn't gonna go
The
jump
moss,
in
I
them
mean.
like rain puddles, but is it just like covering?
It's covering.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's covering a big hole. Not this one though. The one over here just looks like a bunch of moss.
How safe these cracks look?
That would be survival.
Oh,
Somebody help me. Maybe
I
tiny.
mean,
Th-
Do I
I
got a
think-
better view from up here?
I mean, you could see from up here pretty well. So yeah, you can make a check from up here if you want. So yeah, you don't think that these cracks look very stable. I'm not saying they'll cave in, but it's risky.
Actually,
Uh,
let's take the catwalk.
Well,
Climb up here.
you can actually walk under it as well if you want to go this way.
Oh, okay.
Like it's
I'll just
above
walk
and
under.
below.
sweet.
oh,
Okay. Yeah, you don't think there is anything else up here tiny, not that you can see. It just looks like maybe if they had a large audience, a bunch of people could be sitting up here to listen to whoever's speaking. You jumping down?
Climbing down, yeah.
Alright, so you come back over here, climb down, and just sort of move around.
I would grab the
oh,
knotted rope and
You would
grab
also
the-
hear the sound of digging coming from somewhere nearby.
To the south?
Yeah, southwest of you.
Ooh, okay. First, I would like to inspect this thing very closely. And I'll be like, hey, somebody take a look with me.
It is a large dwarven warrior that is kind of just looking out over the hall, like it's keeping watch over things. It doesn't seem like there's much going on with it. Again, it might just be for decoration.
Yep, I ain't free mind.
One thing you would actually hear, Tiny, now that you're on this side, is you think you hear the sound of water flowing somewhere nearby.
There's water flowing, guys.
It might be coming from under the floor here.
Over where?
Under the floor over here. It sounds like either some kind of underground like river or stream.
Interesting. Nope.
moving water.
It's very
Let's
faint.
check.
Only
Sounds
Tiny would
like-
hear it.
I'm gonna go
Has to move
over this
somewhere.
way. I want to this slime here. I want to zap it with a cantrip, sacred flame or something, and try and burn it off the hole so I can look down the hole.
Can you target objects with sacred? Well, I mean, it's plant life, I guess. Sure. So you burn away at the slime.
Throw a firebolt.
And there is indeed a hole underneath it, which you can now hear the sound of the rushing water a little bit better. It sounds like this might, it might go down to a cave with a bunch of water.
I will go through the eyes of War Banner and fly her down there.
All right, so yeah, it looks like a cave area. This might be connected to the under caves, or it might be something else. The trolls must have been using this area. It's not submerged, so you could try to go down there if you want to explore.
Interesting. How many feet down was it?
It is about a 30-foot drop down into the cave from here.
Okay. Does through the eyes of War Banner, do I see anything else of note inside this cave?
Not in this general area, but there's a bunch of directions you can go. So this does look like it leads into a bigger underground cave area.
Ooh. Let's check that out sometime. But I'll be like, shall we check what's in these doors? We heard sounds of digging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're guessing
Check
it's
that
your
out.
skeletons.
Oh, that's so funny. That's awesome.
Unless there's something else down here with pickaxes.
Okay, let's check the door.
Let's open the door.
Alright, so this door is also pretty beat up. You can easily push it open, revealing a hallway. Looks like it goes east and west. As you step out here, you would see that once again this kind of curves downward and goes into a flooded area. It looks like it then kind of curves back up on this side, and this might attach to where your skeletons are digging.
Can we see that other hallway coming off there, or is that completely flooded under?
You could see it. Yeah, you could see it down here. This is only partially flooded. This isn't. Yeah, this is kind of sloping downward. But if you look south, this room down here is underwater because this kind of slopes downward here. So you going underwater there, Lokun?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right. So yeah, it looks like another submerged area with holes in the floor.
Not me.
Bloop, 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 bloop. You swimming through?
Keeps going and going.
It looks like there may have been a door here at some point, but it's long gone. Just debris now. And it looks like this leads into a partially caved in room over here.
Huh.
Blub, 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 blub.
Careful there.
And more holes in the floor. Could be more gelatinous cubes in the area.
Our favorite.
Or
Whoa.
something worse. So yeah.
Look like I see dry land.
No. Well, it looks like this is just a partially caved in room back here. No dry land. I know it looks like it, but no, it's just the funny way it's drawn.
Any doors or anything like that, or? No.
So you swim back here. Barid, you would notice some dirt over here that looks a little bit odd. Oh, here comes Nibnob. Loot.
I would gesture. I would make motions. to
So you
Lokun
swim
investigate
over,
that area.
and in the dirt, you would find a pouch of some kind. Which, there's no way this isn't magical, because it would have deteriorated a long time ago.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll take it and we'll swim out.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Swim, swim, swim. So yeah, you have found some sort of pouch. Shh.
Take a deep
Tiny
breath.
is far away from the water.
What'd you find buried there?
I found a pouch.
See my
Useless.
good eye.
And I toss it at you.
It's not a gambling pouch. All right, I'll identify it.
All right, another 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right. So you all wait as Lokun does some more identifying. It is now 10 o'clock in the morning when you find out this is a bag of holding.
Oh, bag of holding. Who doesn't have a bag of holding yet?
Question is, what's in it? Oh,
Well, I
Yeah,
don't.
look inside.
All right, so you dump it out.
Oh, yeah.
There is a lot of
can
water
do that.
coming out of it.
We should have kept the water in there. And used it as like a... That's pretty funny.
Luckily, it didn't fully fill with water because then it probably would have broken. But yeah, it looks like some water got into it at some point. Other than the water, you would find...
I didn't know you could just dump a bag of holding out.
There's some little like pouches and... Well, not pouches, but like glass vials that come floating out with arcane components.
Alright, I'll be like Nibnob. Let's split it halvesies. You take 100 Maho.
Weed.
So each of you get some of the components. And yeah, the bag seems like it's in good condition other than that.
I'll give the bag over to...
Now that it's
Barry.
been empty, or some of the water's been emptied out of it.
Barry, add that to your character sheet. It is not on the ledger. Although I will have to add it to a ledger if you start using it like a treasury, but you don't have to.
So we'll make it easier to carry things. The bag weighs 15 pounds no matter how much stuff is in it.
I
Remember-
am so weak.
Remember, if you put too much stuff in it, it will break.
The bag
It
of
holds
holding makes
500
him.
pounds, right?
Yeah.
The 15-pound bag of holding makes Barrett encumbered now.
He falls over. Yeah, I guess, sorry, it wasn't a pouch. It was more like a sack.
No, we're happy with the bag of holding.
All right.
Right,
So
going.
it looks like the hallway turns north here. And yeah, goes north a ways. Partially caved in at some places, but seems like it's still stable overall.
Just wrap that back around, don't it?
No, it looks like it's caved in actually.
Oh,
It looks like it does not connect to the door. Tiny, you would notice that the south wall here looks, which actually isn't a wall, it would just be like a caved in area. It looks like that may have one time been a doorway. Everyone else, it just seems like a more cave in, but to you, moving some rocks aside might reveal something here.
Yeah, I'll use my 19 strength and my hammer if I have
All right, so you start grabbing some rocks, and as you do, a bunch more rocks come falling down, and indeed it uncovers something. Looks like a space.
Proceed slowly and look real carefully.
All right. So when you notice a couple of things actually. You know, like how when you get on an elevator, there's like the what's it called? Like the metal thing that separates it from the floor you're on.
Threshold, yeah.
Yeah.
with the gap that you're.
Yeah, there's a
yourself
gap.
through.
Yeah, so there is a gap in the floor right here that looks like that.
Oh.
And as you step onto this, it shakes.
Oh.
The whole floor does.
This is like a fucking elevator for the.
Look at the walls and stuff.
And now that you're in a bit, you would see a lever on the floor over here in the south south side of the road. Or wait, actually no, it wouldn't be on the south side. It's over here. Like kind of as you walk through, there's a lever on the floor right here.
Don't push all the
Path
buttons.
to the
It's gonna
queen.
take us forever.
There
we're
it
going
is. Someone
down,
who would
boys.
press all the buttons.
There's no buttons, there's just a lever.
I know.
Keep your hands off.
I kind of
So
want to get.
is there a metal track all the way around the whole
Nib-nab.
floor?
Nib-nab?
Get on the elevator.
Yeah, so on the edges near where the wall is, you would see like it's kind of it's similar. You would guess this is some kind of platform, the way it moves when people step on it.
Should I grab my skeletons?
Just leave them up here to
Oh,
work.
yeah.
I mean, they've only been working for about like an hour now, right?
But we're going into a whole new area.
It's true.
And
Yeah,
we
go
can get
get
through that
them.
area anyway. We don't need them to dig anymore.
Yeah, we found a way around anyways. So I'll be right back, guys. Just wait for me. And I'll spend some time to walk back and grab them.
All right, so we'll say it's like, I don't know, 10 minutes to go get them. So it's about 10:15 when you come back with the skeletons.
I'm just going
Can you
to
drag them over here?
double check all the way around, make sure there ain't like scorch marks or anything else on here, so it's not like some strange trap.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Where'd your skeletons go? I was about to drag them.
By the gelatinous cubes.
You don't see any scorch marks. Yeah, no scorch marks that you can see.
Baron, we'll pull the lever if you don't want
And
to,
assemble
Tiny.
syringe
Do
like that.
it.
All right, so you pull the lever. You hear a bunch of grinding in the wall as some kind of very old device starts working, and the floor begins to descend.
This is crazy.
Adventure!
Maybe the path to the queen, man. Go through the caves, get out.
Any chill music start going on while we descend?
No, there's no chill music. No
Or
elevator
some
music.
jazz.
As soon as water starts coming in, I'm gonna have to shove the lever the other way, guys.
There we go.
I said as soon as water starts coming in, I'm gonna have to shove the lever the other way.
No, we're gonna be fine.
All right, so you are going down this thing, descending slowly, but surely. At about 50 feet of descent, you would notice there are some strange looking holes in the wall. Very large holes.
Shit.
Do you
Holes
think we're
like
being
that
loud?
holes that would like fit those ghoul things?
The ghoul things?
Remember
Yeah, I
those?
mean, they could probably fit through these. They are fairly large.
Do they look like those are the same kind of holes, like the burrow holes or whatever they're coming out of?
Uh, they look like caves more than burrow holes. And you would notice something else weird, like the floor underneath them or the wall underneath them looks really clean,
Oh shit!
Very clean. That makes me feel
As
like
what? As
gelatinous
one of
cube.
gelatinous cubes.
as if like a 10 by 10 foot cube washed it.
Guys, this is definitely feels like a trap.
How many holes are there?
There's
What's
only
the
the
lever
one,
back?
but as you continue to go down, more of them are appearing.
Flip the lever back. It's not worth it.
I'm gonna start spending I'm gonna start ritual casting a tiny hut for us.
All
I
right.
don't know
I
if it's
don't
gonna
think
be
that's
anytime.
enough time.
Yeah, we should
So
have done that before we went down.
the luckily, well, hang on, let me check something. Oh, no. So luckily, nothing happens. You descend about 200 or so feet, and it seems like you are in a mine area somewhere far below. You would see some old mine carts on a track down here, which have some ore in them, as well as looks like some kind of dugout room area that's actually has floors and ceiling, but the rest of this is like a cave, and you would guess a mine shaft.
What kind of ore is that tiny?
What type of ore?
It looks like really old iron ore.
It's just dwarven.
It's not ingots, so you
It's raw.
couldn't. It's raw iron. Probably. Let's see, how much would it be? I guess GP wise, I mean, I guess you don't actually, with your ability, you don't need to have ingots. This is probably about 300 gold pieces worth of iron ore. So if you
I'll
made
add
it,
that to the ledger.
yeah, it's not an ingot form, so. But if you want to use magic to make it into stuff, you probably could.
How much does that weigh?
Oh, that would be probably about 50 pounds. It's a bunch of rock and iron.
I still got room in my pouch, don't I? I believe I do.
Yes, you have 10% remaining. 10.2 to be exact.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to, use. I'll have to use some of it up.
Dibnob, you're gonna have to pull some of your weight here.
What am I? What you mean?
You got 51%. You gotta be hauling. You gotta be a mule just like the rest of us. If you're holding a bag of holding.
What you mean? I got 3 giant heads we still haven't done anything with that Barrett
No,
demanded.
I would take my heads back if you need me to.
All right, let me take care of that later, though. Remind me in chat to do that. But I gotta add your bag of holding as one of the things on this sheet.
So yeah, you think that this is kind of on the level of where the or at least around the areas that like the Corellan bunker was, which was because you went down about the same amount to get down here. Although this is a cave slash mine area, this could connect to the outside, but you don't have a path through yet.
I don't know if you guys are listening to the ambient music I gave you, but it's like I hear water in it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of water.
Yeah, the caves around. Well, this area isn't flooded, but you are in an area with a lot of flooded caves. So do you want? What do you want to do here?
I think we gotta. Looking at the world map, I think we ought to come back here when we have water breathing.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there might be a way through.
Surface.
Yeah, there might be a way through the mines that isn't flooded.
All right. Somebody, I'm not good at this pathfinding stuff.
Our guy is Oscar. He's our survival guy. Sorry,
Fogger.
Fogger. Oh,
Same
Wah, wah.
thing. I'm just kidding.
I could probably roll for Bogger from the background if you want.
How good is Ropro at these checks too?
at survival.
Oh,
Can you do
That's
survival?
actually true. I'm not sure.
He, he like lives in the wild caves. I mean, he's a denizen of the caves.
Yeah, he should actually have survival. Here, I'll add it to his sheet.
Were the trolls down here this deep, or were they?
Yeah, he should know. Actually, we
Because
should find
Bogger and
Ropro.
Ropro.
Yo,
Bogger.
Ropro, what these caves? Have you been here before?
He says, not to this mine area, but I have definitely moved through many of the caves when I was trying to stay away from the Troll King. So I do know some of the areas above if we use those caves.
Oh, okay,
So he has survival +4, basically.
nice.
Unfortunately, he does not have any wisdom.
You
But
didn't
yeah.
like the Troll King either, Ropro.
He says, no, that is the reason why I joined your group. I owe you for killing him. Him and his tribe hunted me. Now I can... He says, now I can one day get to the surface as I had originally planned. But first, I will repay my debt to your group.
The others went to the surface too, you know.
Says, yes, but I can avoid them.
Gang.
He says, ouch, Clap, I don't think shall hunt me as the Troll King did.
Ouchclap is a benevolent leader. Is he? I'm kidding.
I don't know about that. Alright, so if Rodbro's trying to lead you around, you can give me a survival check from him.
Ropro and Bogger.
Hi.
Who has control of the sheet? Luca?
Nibnom.
Nibnob as Rotbro. I
Nibnob,
can do
that's
a
right.
Bogger roll.
I mean, I can. Are we doing combat or some such? What the hell?
No, the survival check for Rotbro.
Hold up one moment. Where is Ropro sheet?
Bogger looks around, sniffing the air.
Huh. Holy crap.
Alright, so both Rotbro and Bogger are actually doing very well, figuring out ways through the mine that might lead somewhere. You would find if you go past... Actually, yeah, before I leave here, when you go past the area with that room, it looks like there's a lot more iron ore in there. Like possibly thousands of gold pieces worth of iron ore.
Alright. Can we?
But it looks like it's way too heavy to carry.
Mark it
okay.
on the map.
Yeah, if you want to put
like,
if you want to put a map marker there and just put in the ledger that you know where it is, you might be able to come back later.
on the way back, we can try to put some of it on the floating disc. Bring it back up the elevator.
All right, so after 2 hours of navigating the mines, you find a way through, and you think you are no longer in the flooded cave section. You also have ascended quite a bit, so you might be on your way back up towards the surface.
Oh, this is cool.
Let me see.
Well done, Top Bro. You the man.
He nods. He says, most of the caves I was navigating did not have these ascending shafts. This has come in handy. So it is about, say, 1:15 in the afternoon at this point. I need another set of survival checks.
You guys can do
Survival?
it.
Yeah. Moment of truth. Ooh.
Let me mark where that mine was on the map.
It's 1:15, and I have to recontrol my skeletons.
Okay.
And I got to, because I did it at 1 o'clock the other day, and I didn't refresh it at night because I used up all my spell slots. But I do have this scroll of animate dead. I'm just gonna use that up.
Okay.
Now it's fully refreshed. Drop roll. All right, what are we checking now?
Auger
Bogger.
was the other one.
Yeah, I'm just marking the dwarven mines on the
yeah,
map.
That's right. All the iron. We can open our own smithy.
Alright, so you continue through the dark
Oh yeah.
as the caves. Yeah, it looks like some of these mine shafts connect to a higher area. And after another hour of travel and slow ascension through the mines, you come to an outside place.
Holy
Well,
shit!
Where are
What
we?
the fuck? Where? Yeah, where the fuck are we,
Where are we?
dude?
Hang on a
We're like the
sec.
fucking Ninja Turtles.
Exactly. So where are you? You are over here. Wait, where's the party token? Is the party token on the map? No, it's not. Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
So you are kind of up in this area now. As you come out of a mine shaft in the hills here. Hang on, I'll mark that as well.
Drop bro. When was the last time you seen the sky?
He says, I have not seen the outside before this. And he just looks upon the fog, and he says, it is beautiful.
Indeed.
Because it's all foggy here. You can't actually see. But it is light. And he says, I've never been to a place where there wasn't cave over my head. He says,
Well,
yeah.
welcome to the above world.
He says, I have so much to learn of this new place. Looking at all the plants and just amazed by how fresh the air is. So yeah, what do you all want to do? You're kind of in uncharted territory, but you know you're still in the city because you see the houses all around.
I'm kind of interested in checking out the flank towards the castle and just like seeing the ghouls outside from
Towards the
behind.
lake too, you know.
And towards the lake, yeah. So,
Alright, so you want to head west?
Yeah, west, basically.
Alright, so you come up over the hill, giving you a bit more of a view. As you kind of see like a bunch of ruined houses both to the southwest and north of you.
There's ruins here.
Yeah. So continuing west.
There's ruins all around us. Any ghouls?
You don't see, well, actually, you don't see any ghouls, but Tiny, you would see the like occasional set of yellow eyes peek out from the ruins. So you do think there are ghouls in the area, but not a large number, and so far they're not attacking.
They're terrified of us. We
I'll let
almost
them know.
killed their mother.
They, yeah, so far they remain terrified. What are you gonna do?
Should we use the ruins as cover? I'll go to the ruins as cover.
All right, so you move over to the ruins.
Yeah.
Sewer dungeon.
Yeah, that's where you were in that one dungeon that you never explored.
Oh.
The one that's past the bones.
Oh, we found the way, guys. We found the way.
That's underground, though. Yeah.
And that leads to the Alhoons. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's
Maybe
another
not
way to.
directly.
Yeah, if you go down there, that should, at least from
Past
like
them.
your. Well, it would go back to the Alhoun area because remember the bones lead into the Alhoun area.
But if you go the other
So
way,
we go out
goes
to the
down to her. But we can go straight from the up top. We can go from the marketplace to her too.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah. No, the marketplace is the way to directly to her.
All right, so where are you heading from here?
You guys think we should clear? What are you guys thinking?
I thought we
Yeah.
were going to the marketplace.
Well, I thought we were going to talk to her. Yes, for sure. I mean,
All right,
either
let's-
way you want to do it from where we're at. I mean, we can go from this one. To the
Usually,
other one,
usually distracted.
ruins. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this like that, kind of. I guess.
All right. So as you get over here, you can see a little bit better. And you do see that the large horde of ghouls is still kind of around the keep area.
How did Blackwater get in then?
You are not sure. But you get to the market, the sword rates do not prevent you from entering, and I assume you're going underground.
Yeah. Although, guys, I know it's distraction, but do you want to check this other area over here?
City
We could
exploration.
do it. We could do it on the way back.
No, let's
go.
go. No.
Alright. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it looks like these are more areas of the market, as well as some more houses. This is getting away from where the... Actually, you would see some
Eyes.
more of the sword
Oh,
rates
sword.
over here.
Okay.
But as you kind of come this way, the sword wraiths would notice you, and they'd probably warn you that past here the houses are infested with ghouls. Be cautious.
Okay. Anything in this marketplace that we see goods that we can make use of?
It looks like old stalls. Do you want to just spend time searching the area?
Yeah, this little building looks interesting. I mean, it's up to these guys too.
Yeah, search a little bit and then go talk to her.
Yeah.
Alright, so you would find some general supplies like ropes, potion, like bottles, maybe even some ink, some more rare stuff. Give me a perception check, everyone who's searching. I'll say you spend an hour doing this. Oh, look
Yeah,
at you,
Tiny.
So...
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Jesus, Baird.
Sorry. I accidentally did persuasion first, but there's
You're persuading the marketplace. So... Tiny... You find an area under one of the stalls. It looks like it was pretty well hidden in the kind of more posh area of the marketplace. And inside there, you find a bunch of gold hidden.
Nice.
It's like it might have been someone's safe or something.
Safe first, yeah. All right. Sweet.
Other than that, you'd basically find supplies. So if there's anything you need from the items section of the player's handbook, you'd probably find it here.
Can we figure that out later, maybe?
Well, does anyone need any supplies?
I'm sure Bogger would have been looking for caltrops and ball bearings and I don't know.
Alright.
Grappling hooks and rope is always handy. And... Oh,
Alright.
bullseye lantern.
Some
What about
general
bullseye
tools, maybe?
lantern?
I have a bullseye lantern.
I want a skeleton to use it. It can help you out too sometimes.
They're just
Okay, well,
they're just
I
hood
took 2 off the
lanterns.
Cloak.
You wouldn't see any bullseye.
Okay.
How about some more tools, like shovels or
Oh yeah,
picks or...
you would definitely find like shovels and pickaxes if you need any.
Barrett, you said you ripped off 2 patches off your cloak to give it to the skeletons.
Yeah, I can do that. They're filled and lit. Well, not you have to light them, but
The skeletons nod, giving you their thanks. All right,
Your bony thumbs up.
all right. To the queen.
Stuff like incense and stuff would be in there too, maybe?
Let me see. No incense. But after the hour, you go head over to the queen area, so it's now 2:15. Quite a full day. Going underground. Hang on, let me see. Where's the fountain tunnel?
So, also, can we just do this before we talk to the queen? I would just want to rip off these 3 spell scroll patches and give them to Lokun, because I've been trying to do that forever.
Are you
Okay.
sure you haven't done that already?
No, I haven't. 'Cause I would
okay.
have taken them off.
All right.
Alright, so those are just random scrolls, right?
It's like level 1. There's 3 level 1, it looks like.
Alright, I'll roll for them. So, there is a... Wait, that's not a scroll. There is a Speak with Animals scroll.
Oh.
There is a Charm Person scroll. And there is a Long Strider scroll.
Oh. Those are pretty useful.
Alright.
Speak with Animals is integral in Baldur's Gate 3.
Did you put the 300 gold piece in party treasury?
300 gold?
Yeah, I think Tiny gave that to the party.
Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna put it in. Where am I adding all of them? I'll figure it out.
Thank goodness.
Alright,
300 gold.
so
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have to pull your tokens onto the map, but I assume you're just going to go ahead to speak to the queen. Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You just put a party token there.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. So you are allowed through, and Dinara is indeed there. She welcomes you. She says, "It's been a while, Siegebreakers. How goes
Really?
your quest?"
Out of character, real quick. Do we want to end here just because it's like 8:30 and do the conversations?
Yeah, we can
Next
end
session?
here if you want. There's
Oh,
Dinara.
wow. Time flies. Yeah.
Time flies
Yeah,
when you're getting eaten by gelatinous cubes.
Gelatinous cubes.
And
Yeah.
hopefully by the end of next session, we'll have an ally with this lady and a dragon.
Yeah.
That is the hope. Alright, well, good work, everyone. Why don't you give me MVP Whispers? And we can declare the MVP and end there. So my dog is getting really upset.
Ah,
Yeah,
eat.
pizza just arrived. I must go inspect it.
And I got 3 votes. 4 votes.
Yeah, my dogs have been upset for a little while too.
Man, I need to get some.
Who am I
freaking-
missing? Oh wait, there's only 4 of you. Never mind.
Yeah, there's only 4. I was gonna say
Tiny,
4 votes.
you are MVP.
Nice, tiny.
Sweet.
Well
Thanks,
done.
I can use it.
Tiny.
You are now inspired if you weren't inspired before.
No, I wasn't. I was running out.
Well, you
It's
only
not a story point.
yeah,
It's
you
a-
only get one, or you're either inspired or you're not. It's not story point.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I didn't have any.
Gotcha.
You got my last story point too, unless I get one every.
So the story points are just for journal. They're for the quartermaster, and also one for doing the party entry with your wish list and everything. So if you didn't get your one from that, you'd have one from that as well.
What? No
I don't
way.
remember. I don't think I remember doing that. Is that new? Or
It's in the
or did I
Discord.
click-
I think
I
most of
forget to
you
do it.
have a. Wait, do you actually? Maybe you don't all have an entry. Oh yeah, you do. So Lokun, you have one. I think all of you have one, but yeah, if
I'm
you.
not sure if I added it before, but that doesn't sound familiar to me.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't a thing I did before. So if you hadn't given yourself, but you have to do the whole thing, not just your wish list. So like Tiny wouldn't get it yet because he just has like a bunch of wish list stuff. But yeah, you have
So
to
what
have.
about-
You have to have your
Your
picture,
backstory.
like a short character description, and like then your skills, then your current magical items, and your wish list magical items.
okay.
So if you have that all written out, then you get a story point
And I just got one today for quartermaster too.
for the
Is that
4th
correct?
time. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I have 7 story points now.
Who's got the story
What?
points going? But yeah, no, because basically now I'm doing story points for things you do outside the game to kind of enhance the lore of your group. So yeah, like now for doing your party entry thing, so other people can see it.
Yeah. Unless you're like Alkes though, where that is his background though.
What's his
Wish list.
background? Oh,
Wish list.
yeah, he doesn't actually have one either. Just his, wish list. All right, but anyway, good game, everyone. We will have to pick it up next time as we try to make some more allies for the group.
Good game,
Yeah.
I guess.
Nibnob didn't even get to do his advertisements.
Did you have advertisements?
Exactly. I can make another one for the Queen. Come on now. Siegebreakers
Mm.
Incorporated. When
We
you
can
do
talk
something-
to
Oh,
her.
for your little sound bit things, yeah.
You're trying to persuade her, not annoy her.
Nibnob, the PR department.
Nibnob at your service.
Alright, get your pizza, man. Alright, good night all.
Nice.
Right.